baby, what's up? I got a bottle of Moet, come on, get you a cup. I'm taking flicks, throwing up my click. Game time, entertainment in the house, and we make hits. On the road, doing shows, representing the O. Everywhere that I go, got them watching me glow. Let's sip something, I stay VIP. Everybody in my clique, all drinks on me. We ride big bodies, 24s on blades. Ice all on my wrist, on my ring, on my chain. When you see me at the bar, watch me glow. Pop my collar, I'm a star. Watch me glow. When my CD hit the streets, watch me glow. On the candy with the beats, watch me glow. When you see me at the bar, watch me glow. Pop my collar, I'm a star. Watch me glow. When my CD hit the streets, watch me glow. On the candy with the beats, watch me glow.
S-A-V-A-N-A-H, that's my name, Savannah. 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 I'm 6 years old, yes I am. I go to the park with my friends. I like to P-L-A-Y, 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 P-L-A-Y. Cause it's summertime. S-A-V-A-N-A-H, that's my name, Savannah. 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 I have a sister named Summer. I'm in Cali for the summer. I love my mama. I'm at the beach with Miss Amanda. Yes, I am. S-U-N-O-U-T. 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 S-A-V-A-N-A-H, that's my name, Savannah. S-A-V-A-N-A-H, that's my name, Savannah. S-A-V-A-N-A-H, that's my name, Savannah. S-A-V-A-N-A-H, that's my name, Savannah.
It's the world famous shit. And it's your number one DJ, Mr. Soul. Yeah, she done cooked up an in. And it goes like.
Shout out to my DJ. We about to run the streets like a relay. All about my cheese like I'm Green Bay. Packages coming in like it's eBay. Oh, and we know just how to get it all. You gotta deal with playing, you know I get it all. Hit the block and make it somersault. If it ain't about money, then I won't get involved. Look, make a call, he gon' get it all. Vacuum sealing before we send it all. Yeah, I'm hot, no ethanol. Put a bag on his head, that's a problem solved. Ever cared about a hater? No, not at all. Ever trust a trick? No, not at all. Hit a smooth lick when ain't got it all. Never ever been a worker, always been a boss. Catch me riding on my dolo. Trying to find a way to get some more dough. Oh, I think I found my mojo. And I ain't going broke no more. True. Got these little haters mad. Why? Cause I'm really, really in my bag. Right. Invest and make it double back twice. Just a younger living that fast life. Shout out to my DJ. We about to run the streets like a relay. All about my cheese like I'm Green Bay. Packages coming in like it's eBay. Oh, and we know just how to get it off. You gotta deal with playing, you know I get it all. Hit the block and make it summer song. If it ain't about money, then I won't get involved. It's that A hitter. My rolling like a skate figure. Right now you looking like a steak dinner. Better leave before we take you off that plate, hitter. Oh, and you don't wanna go there. Look around, ain't no goofies in here nowhere. Ooh, look, shout out to my DJ. Couple shows hit the road on the freeway. Ooh, they showing love like it's V-Day. Every day is lit like it's my B-Day. You know I had to do this thing the G-Way. Cause they gon' wanna hear this song on replay. Shout out to my DJ. We about to run the streets like a relay. All about my cheese like I'm Green Bay. Packages coming in like it's eBay. Oh, and we know just how to get it off. You gotta deal with playing, you know I get it all. Hit the block and make it summer song. If it ain't about money, then I won't get involved.
Baby, I'm hot like summer. Yeah, I'ma do what I wanna, white steady. Tryna wipe it down. I'm getting money right now. Need no love ties holding me down. Baby, I'm hot like summer. Yeah, I'ma do what I wanna, white steady. Tryna wipe it down. I'm getting money right now. Need no love ties holding me down. Baby, I'm hot like summer. I've been on the move, road running. Ain't on your cars for nothing. I've been on my grind, yeah. Can't kick it, baby. So I ain't got time. You said you love me. Would you still be if my money ain't right? Tell me the truth, baby. Talk to me nice. Think that I'm holding in the back of your mind. Chasing these millions, ain't chasing no dimes. Love won't pay the bills. Love like might get you pills. So I'm careful who deal with me. I'ma catch a case if you ain't really for me. Shooters even better drill for me. Fake love, yeah, I'm starting to feel it. Gotta split the block, someone snitching these stitches. And if we get money, don't speak how we did it. Can't roll with nobody who ain't with it. If I f with you, we running up digits. Can't stop at 6 figures, I'm $1 million, baby. I can't be your little baby. Baby, I'm hot like summer. Yeah, I'ma do what I wanna, white steady. Tryna wipe it down. I'm getting money right now, need no love ties holding me down. Baby, I'm hot like summer. Yeah, I'ma do what I wanna, white steady. Tryna wipe it down. I'm getting money right now, need no love ties holding me down. I need somebody who really about it. My own shouldn't drive, I carry my black. They running their lips, but ain't really on shit. I told you once, don't speak what I did. It's a dead mouse in the trap. You play with my cheese, you this black. That's how you sound to rat. You making noise, tell the truth, you ain't speaking the facts. Babe, I'm gonna keep it 100. Would you rather have me tell you a lie? Giving you options, you don't love me or not. Hold on to the thought while I handle this drop. Babe, I was gonna be right back. You didn't understand that. I had to hang up these racks. I'm not your typical catch. I like rich sex in the back of the Phantom. Stars on the ceiling, it's not a rental. Been a long day, me good. How you been, boo? Ain't tryna argue about these. Stay busy on the road. You see that I'm here with you. No, I ain't tryna argue about. Stay busy on the road, you know. Baby, I'm hot like summer. Yeah, I'ma do what I wanna, white steady. Tryna wipe it down. I'm getting money right now. Need no love ties holding me down. Baby, I'm hot like summer. Yeah, I'ma do what I wanna, white steady. Tryna wipe it down. I'm getting money right now. Need no love ties holding me down. Holding me down. Need no love ties that's holding me down. If I run it up, you gon' stick around. If I run it up, you gon' be around. You know, love ties that's holding me down.
Check, check. Oh yeah, there we go. So we better individuals, better family members, and better citizens. That's what we do here, man. We modify behavior over here, for the good, because normally y'all like negativity. Yeah, negativity thrives in the city. But here at the boss, oh yeah, you get a little change. You get a little reprieve. Oh yeah, there is a hope. Oh yeah, we keep hope alive. Yeah, we keep hope alive. I keep telling you on Revenue Hope, the only hope you got. Oh yeah, we bring hope information. Oh yeah, we bring faith information. Oh yeah, that's gonna build you. We got some guests. We got a full house today. I didn't type them in. I know we got Vicky Quates coming through. I know we have a politician coming through, running for sheriff. Greg Gonzalez coming through. So we got a lot of people come through today. So stay tuned with us. Of course, we're gonna play some more. Oh yeah, boss music, baby. Oh yeah, from our neighbors. We're gonna keep it rolling this morning, y'all, because today is Winning Women Wednesday. We want you to be purposeful in acknowledging the women in your lives. You know that domestic violence is the most unreported crime. Oh yes, it is. Y'all be being abusive to the women and the children. Yeah, yeah. We bring attention to it over here. And if you are a abuser, oh yeah, if you are the one that are perpetrating abuse on your family or someone that you claim that you love, maybe you've been beaten. I don't know. Usually hurt people hurt people. Yes, usually hurt people hurt people. You have to be purposeful in order not to perpetuate the same behaviors that have been perpetuated on you. You don't want to repeat it, especially if it's been negative. And a lot of times, individuals been abused, and sometimes that turn out into hurt people, and hurt people hurt people. But there's resources. If you are a abuser, there's resources for you. Women's Center for Advancement. Charles Drew. There's a lot of entities in this community that can help you. And if you are the abusee, you are getting abused, you need to tell someone. You need to get away. Love is not abuse. Abuse is not a love. It does not equate at all. And so there's shelters. There's help for you also. Same resources, Women's Center for Advancement. Charles Drew. We have other entities like Boys Town Hotline. We have entities in this community. 211, which is the emergency number for anything domestic. Winning Women Wednesday. The reason why we acknowledge it, because women go through the most abuse, and the children also. So we bring attention to it, y'all. And during this pandemic, abuse have gone to another level. We got men abusing women, and women killing men in retaliation because they're tired of the abuse. And so, y'all, we got to be serious about this. Our teachers said our children are dealing with mental stress, and whatever our children seeing, what are they seeing at their homes? What are they seeing in Omaha, Nebraska, the burbs, the bluffs? Oh yeah, because that teacher organization represented all the state, public and private. I think maybe public, if they part of the Nebraska Education Association, maybe private is included at it. They probably are. They reported that our kids are dealing with mental illness. And if our children are dealing with mental illness, who are they living with? Who is their guardian? Who are their parents? They are also dealing with it. So I encourage everyone, oh yeah, go talk to someone. There's nothing wrong with talking to somebody. Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with talking to somebody. My mama not here. Every once in a while, I call out to my mama. Yeah. I forget she gone sometimes. And I just call out to my mama because I wanted to talk to my mama for that guidance. And if you got a mama, young person, old person, all treat them with love. You only get one. And when they gone, oh yeah, you're going to be crying out, mama, mama. Without a doubt, today is Winning Women Wednesday, so we do things different over here. We are a research radio station, the only research station in the world, an FM station, whose goal is to make sure that the listeners, the community at whole, oh yeah, change for the better. We in Omaha, we are greatness. Yeah, we are greatness. I know I'm the greatest dunker, and I know y'all are great at something. Everybody's great at something. God gave us all different skill sets in order for us to manifest our success. Without a doubt, baby, that's the only guarantee we got.
That's the only guarantee we got. So manifest your God-given talent. Shouts out to I was up at the Capital Cigar Bar, Capital Cigar Lounge up in Lincoln, Nebraska. If you're up in the state capital and you like smoking cigars, or if you like socializing, or if you like making $1 million deals, you got to go to Capital, Cigar Lounge, Lincoln, Nebraska. Without doubt, baby, $1 million bills, $1 million deals made in that building. Search them out, y'all. Capital Cigar Lounge, Lincoln, Nebraska. My man Tony Goins is the owner of that. Black-owned, Lincoln, Nebraska. Shouts out. I was there last night, smoking some cigars, networking, making $1 million deals. You know, you got to make $1 million deal, y'all. It's time to make $1 million deals. It's too much money. I keep telling everybody, the new strip club. Oh, yeah. Young people, close your eyes. Close your ears, young people. Grown folks. Grown folks. I'm talking to the grown folks now. I'm talking, shh. I'm talking to the grown folks. Kids, I see that eye. I see. Close that ear, young people. Grown folks, the new strip club. You got to go to the new strip club. Let me tell you about the new strip club. Yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, let me tell you about the new strip club. There's only one qualification. Yeah, just one qualification. You only have to pay to get in to this strip club. The only thing that you need, let me first tell you who the new strip club is. Everybody can access the strip club. Strip. The new strip club is the federal government. Oh, yeah. Revenue Hope, the only hope you got. Yes, y'all. The new strip club is the federal government, United States of America government. But the only way to get the money, baby, the only way to get the money at the strip club is you got to have a business. Yeah. You got to be doing business, y'all. And we got a lot of entrepreneurs in our community. Now it's time to take advantage of all these dollars that's raining down from the federal government. They raining dollars, raining on me, federal government, raining dollars on me, the federal government. Levels of money on all government entities, state, county, city, all have ARPA money. All have ARPA money to help during this pandemic. So you got to have a business, nonprofit business or for-profit business. For-profit business for the first time, I think since probably the Homestead Act, that entrepreneurs are getting free money. All you got to have is a business. You got to have a business, baby. Now, everybody's not entrepreneurs, but a lot of us are. You sell yourself every day. You get up every day. You sell you every day. You're a salesperson. So commerce is necessary. We're in the age of commerce. We're in the age of economics. We're in an age of information. Information plus opportunity equals cash money. And the federal government right now is giving out cash money. All you got to do is write your plan. So if you're a nonprofit, United Way of the Midland is giving out money through the city funds. Omaha Community Foundation is giving out money through ARPA funds through the city. All you have to do is apply. You have to be doing business for 3 years, though. You have to be in business 3 years prior to the following application, though. So it's so much money. It's time to manifest your dreams. All right? So today is Winning Women Wednesday, y'all. Women, Black women in particular, had a 300% rise in business development. Here in Omaha, we have almost 50% of all our business as nonprofits. We are never going to get a profit with a nonprofit. Do you see in the title of the business? I have a nonprofit. It's hard to make a profit. I got a for-profit. I made a profit. We got to have more nonprofit businesses so we can hire our own neighbors. Without a doubt, baby, we got to do it for self. And right now, the federal government, again, is the new strip club. It's the new strip club. You just got to have a business, baby. You got to have a business. And if you've been doing business under the table, oh, yeah, you creating your own ceiling of opportunity. Yeah, you creating your own ceiling of opportunity. You're limiting yourself. But when you come out and do business with the mainstream and you get straight with the I, the R, the S. Oh, yeah, the I, the R, the S. You're going to make more money. Ching, ching. I'm telling you, baby, you're going to make way more money when you come out the shadows and let's do business with majority businesses. We got corporations, I call them majority business corporations. They're looking for minority businesses to be vendors. They're looking for you if you're a minority business, but you got to be vetted. You got to be legit, too legit to quit. So let's just do some business, y'all. America brought black people over here not because they're racist. I'll argue, bring your MIT, bring your Yale degree in here. I'll eat you up. Princeton, bring it. Creighton, you don't know what you got. Midland Lutheran College, Midland University. You can't mess with my education. I got too many ologies. So I'm telling you, they're not telling you on how to get the bag and how to get it honestly so you can support your family and build a better community. So we can't miss out in this time. We can't miss out on this time of opportunity. I'm taking advantage of it, baby. I'm writing plan after plan. I'm writing grant after grant. You got to do the same thing, baby. You got to do the same thing. Nobody loves you more than you, period. And white folks, we're not asking for a handout. No, we're not asking for a handout. We're asking for, just to do business. Just give us an opportunity to do business. We've been your so-called partner for about 500 years over here in the Americas. Let's do business now. We're not trying to blame you for the past. That's our government. Majority, all you guys were not alive during slavery. So I'm not blaming white folks. I'm blaming, the government for the perpetuation and the laws that still exist on the books that continue to put us in this situation. I'm blaming the politicians. That's who I'm blaming because of the laws that still exist that put people as second-class citizens. And you conservatives, you guys are everybody's a hypocrite around here. Because if you're a conservative, Republican, if you're getting Social Security, oh my, isn't that a socialist program? Social Security, it has it in its title. So we got to stop being hypocritical and be realistic that we got to just do business. We have to do business, y'all. We got some guests coming in later on today. We're going to have full Government Man Greg Gonzalez. He's running for sheriff. He'll be here today. I know Vicky Quake's going to be here talking about Step Up Omaha later today. So stay tuned with us, y'all. We're going to have a full show. Probably starting around 8 o'clock, another 20-some minutes. It's cold this morning. Yes, it is cold than a mother. Oh, yes, cold than a mother. It is so cold. How cold is it? It's so cold. I don't know no jokes, y'all. I don't know no jokes. Right now, it is -1 degrees here in Omaha. -1 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 16 degrees today. So make sure you bundle your young people up. Bundle your young people up. Without a doubt, it's cold out there. The high is only going to be 17 today. Tomorrow's going to be much the same, about 17 high. Thursday, a low of 0, but we're going to get a high of 30 on Friday. This weekend's supposed to be nice, though. Saturday, 48, 47, 49 this weekend. Then next weekend's going to be in the 50s and 60s. We got to get over this weekend, y'all. I don't know, did the groundhog see his shadow or her shadow? I don't know. What the heck's going on with the groundhog? But March is almost here, y'all. Spring is almost here. March the 21st is spring. And so you just got to bear out these last few days. They said tomorrow, possibility of snow. 40% chance of snow tomorrow also. So again, today is Winning Women Wednesday. Be purposeful on acknowledging the women in your lives. Be purposeful on acknowledging the women in your life. Remember, domestic violence is the most unreported crime in America. We want to make sure that you guys know that domestic violence is the most unreported crime in America. We want to make sure that domestic violence is physical, mental, sexual, financial. So men go out their house every day and act like they the man when they are less than a man when they're at home. Because they act that way. Abuse should be the last resort. And when you resort to abuse, then you have already lost. All right? Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. We're going to take a musical break real quick. Oh, yeah, I'm going to come back. Like I said, we got full load of guests. We have a late show today. We're gonna have a later show today. So stay with us, y'all. We guys want to inform you. We'll keep it rolling, y'all. Oh, yeah, you know how we do it. We play music from our community, baby. Sin. Oh, yeah. Go get them, Sherman Wells. Man, we play our neighbors because we love our neighbors. Oh, yeah. Boss with me this morning.
Y'all be on that rap talk, I'm only talking real life. Third eye finally open, illuminated my insides. Brighter than the sunrise, my mind is where the sunlight. Jumped up on my body, I'm speaking higher than
My family think I'm losing it. Drugs, they think I'm using them. I'm making moves so accurately, dog. I think I'm losing them. I woke up by myself, no alarm. Y'all hitting snooze again. Fantasy folks is living it, created by the Jewish man. Me, I'm living free as I wanna be. It's my birthright. No more turning a blind eye. Breaking free from the tail eye. Vision is my mission to pass on to all the future me's. No gangbangers or wannabe. Only kings and real queens. Unplugged out the matrix, no hatred. It's called us Morpheus. Niggas is on that angel. That's nose playing and pussy love. Men turn into women and women is with the women now. These mama boys is too soft to fight. Can't put them pistols down. That's why I'm riding solo and vibing with other starseeds. Mental masturbation of others can't show the real me. Staying in my lane, manifested my own reality. Can't let them get the best of me. So I publish a recipe for freedom. If you need it, receive it, then go repeat it. Government agents heated. The kings can't be defeated. No matter how you kill us, steal us, deal us, or drill us, you never try to feel us. You shooting because you fear us. There's no other reason for hating my skin. We the chosen ones created on this earth just to win. But we losing because we choosing to live our life full of sin. But the awakening is coming and we rising again. I said the awakening is coming and we rising again. Yeah, the awakening is coming and we rising again.
and the sin that we live in is simply ignorant niggas. Come on, y'all. We gotta be better than that. Let's go.
Oh, sin. That's for my friend Summer Well, y'all. Boston this morning. We're keep it rolling, y'all. You know it's Black History Month. Shouts out to President Gerald Ford. Oh yeah, Omaha styling.
The decisions that you making, it might cost you your life.
Did you guys know George Floyd? Excuse me, not George Floyd. President Gerald Ford. It's a little bit of Black History. He's the one that extended, oh yeah, Black History Week until Black History Month right here in Omaha. President, oh yeah, Gerald Ford. Born in Omaha, Nebraska. Man, we got greatness here. Oh yeah, of all hues. Boss with me this morning. We the people.
We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know. Ain't no peace when police killing in these streets. Ain't no love, but it ain't no drug that's gonna change how it be. And at night I hear the shooting, cause it wake me out my sleep. Damn, another brother died cause of crooked police. We the people gotta speak, gotta rise up out the sea. Don't nobody really care, a brother die about every week. More killing from your brothers than the police. COP 12 one time and Blue Street. Supposed to protect the peace, but you act like our enemy. Run up on us with your pistols and put us down on our knees. Then you search us, don't find nothing, and still don't want us to leave. You start shooting like it's a movie. We figure it's OV. We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know.
We the people they call savages, recreating our images as primitive. When slavery days made it definitive, based on race, what a disgrace. Man, that's ridiculous. It still ain't changing. It's sad to say. We gotta live through this, living under tyranny, under guise of democracy, where people have a voice. So people living in poverty. Our hoods are still the same, where it's nothing but broken property. And jobs don't pay enough. More money comes from a robbery. Solution is to put us in prison, never to listen. Not understanding the issue, problems nobody fixing. They try and hold us down, and still my brothers uplifted, cause they blind to our struggle, but we got vision. T-Bone.
We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know.
Oh yes, Black History Month, man. We are that people. We have contributed to America. Oh yeah, without a doubt, baby. Without a doubt. We have contributed to American society. Oh yeah, our ancestors were forced on us. But now we are, oh yeah, a free people. I know y'all want to take credit for, oh yeah, the slaveries of the past, but you didn't do the work. My ancestors did the work. My mama did the work, so I wouldn't have to. So let's step up the game. Let's keep freedom alive, y'all. Let's keep freedom alive. We'll keep it going this morning. It's Black History Month, Winning Women Wednesday. Boss with me.
Listen to me.
On my life, I don't have no real enemies, but I know everybody is not a friend to me. I show my people love, that's why I always get it back. And I stand up for my family, one phone call I will attack. And real recognize real, so I don't see you haters. And I'm not talking about my brothers, I'm talking about these snakes. They smiling in our face, but turning us against ourselves, killing all the black kings to keep the queen from getting out. We 40 cal, self-trained, so we don't need the army busting down my door. I wish these martial law try me. We some psychopaths, raised in the projects, and I ain't met a move. Yeah, who can dodge a tech? Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The opposition is born in America, being black. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America, being black. They call us militant and racist cause we still resist the brainwashing and genocide by this government. My people waking up and now at least we more conscious with plans of unity, but still we must proceed with caution and breaking the cycle of thinking like slaves. Gather up knowledge and until your brain to change the situation. Death is what our race is facing. We in a nation where they shoot us first, ask questions later. Black lives mean nothing in their eyes, we just a perpetrator. And marching and holding rallies, that's not not doing nothing. We tried it Martin's way and still are people struggling. It's time to educate and elevate from all the hate. Our future generations is at stake. We don't have time to waste. Cause this the year of the Black Power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America being black. Hey, cause this the year of the Black Power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America being black.
Oh, yes, my man, sure. Well, Black Power, y'all. Oh, yeah, we have contributed to the commerce of America. I know y'all want to give us credit, but I'm letting you know you can get some Black history here, y'all. We're going to keep it rolling, y'all. Oh, yeah, we are legends. You a boss listener? Oh, yeah, of course, you are a legend. Without a doubt, baby. Head up, shoulders back. Oh, yeah. Boss women this morning. Winning Women Wednesday.
You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a wolf. Legend, I'm a legend. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm a wolf. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a wolf. Legend, I'm like Bruce Lee. When I enter the dragon, girl, I'm like Tech 9. When I enter Hagen, I'm like Spike Lee. Cause I do the right thing. Boy, I'm like Chief Keef. Cause I'm gang. I am just like Malcolm. Get it by any means. I am just like Martin Luther. I know I'm a king. I am Huey P. Newton. I'm black, I know I got the power. I am Hannibal Lecter. All these beats I devour. I am Wiz Khalifa. I've been smoking back to back. I am just like you. I've been getting to the bag. I am just like me. I feel like ain't nobody better. I am just like Flame. What you know about what I'm a legend. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a wolf. Legend, I'm a legend. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a wolf. Legend, I'm a yeah, I'm a legend. Yeah, I'm perfection. How you gonna kill me? Nigga, I'm the weapon. I ain't worried about your killers. I ain't worried about your hitters. I'm worried about money and how we gon' get it. I'm rich. I'm full of them bags. I'm dressed like a hawk. I'm known to smash. I crash the beats. I stump the streets. I'm dressed like August. I'm known for heat. Fresh out the pot. I'm dripping with salt. Key to the whip. I'm known to take off. The squad, the team, we all go off. But I'm totally dancing. And I hold to the bottom. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a wolf. Legend, I'm a legend. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a wolf. Legend, I'm a
bloodline, son of the sun. I'm fully melanated, black power, fist in the sky, fully activated, captivate the mass when I speak. Every head bowing digit is glorified king, oh precious man child, Blackfoot, color of copper. I came from the dirt, legendary, mind in the sky, my body's mother earth. Walked through the valley of death and came out a king. Joseph, they ain't cut from my cloth. I sold too many dreams. I'm in a den with the lions. Now they calling me Daniel. I went to sleep as a passage. I woke up as a pharaoh. No longer will I walk, I'm riding on a camel. Zulu warrior, bow and arrow, eyes on the spirit.
You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a wolf. Legend, I'm a legend. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a wolf. Legend, I'm a
Oh, yeah, you a legend, y'all. In your own right. Act like it. Step your game up. We'll go and keep it rolling, y'all. Keep it rolling, y'all. We're going down to Mississippi. Jackson's in the house. Oh, yeah. In that Delta. Bring some of that heat up here, Mississippi. Give me some of that heat, Mississippi. Boss with me this morning.
I wake up, I'm winning. That's how I'm feeling, cause I got some homies that died in the struggle. I got some homies that died in my hustle. Strong with the game, flexing my muscle. Flex on the measure like Irvin. Straight to the bank with that check to no spurgeon. Fresh out the lot and they foreign to swerving. Just hating cause they pockets hurting, but I'm on a mission to get it. New jury custom fitted. Look back one day, say that young did it. Say that young winning. Had to do it for my team. Had to take a couple losses just to find out what it means. Now that I got it, can't let it go. They say he's shining like never before. Straight from the bottom, came from below. You see it coming, I hit him some more. Look like a chick when I walk out the door. You know I spin and then go get some more. You know these they stopping the flow. Rock a little ice like I'm feeling the snow. I wake up, I'm winning. Get that check, I'm spinning. Paper like I printed. Rock expensive linen. No, I can't lose, I'm winning. I can't lose, I'm winning. Ain't gotta check the score. I'm balling to the ending. I wake up, I'm winning. Get that check, I'm spending. Paper like I printed. Rock expensive linen. No, I can't lose, I'm winning. I can't lose, I'm winning. Ain't gotta check the score. I'm balling to the ending. When they see you winning, they wanna speak. When they see you winning, they wanna freak. All about meals, I'm feeling like me. Chasing that paper, I'm running like Zeke. I came to win, no breaking my streak. Balling these haters a day of the week. I know they gon' lie, I know they gon' cheat. But I cannot fail, I'm feeling defeat. Feeling like Brady, I'm feeling the greatest. I'm rocking the latest. Pull up Mercedes, then pull all your latest. You better get me, you gotta be crazy. Cause I'm winning, it's really amazing. Butters gon' pop like it's my celebration. Give me some bands on every occasion. Soon as he leaves, she gon' send that location. Then make it clear like a standing ovation. But this winning, I hit the agents to buy me some Fendi. I keep it real, I can't do no pretending. Make a few million depending on winning. Came a long way from stretching the penny. Now when they see me, they know I got plenty. Now when they see me, Versace my linen. Thought it was over, it's just the beginning. I wake up, I'm winning. Get that check, I'm spinning. Paper like I printed. Rock expensive linen. No, I can't lose, I'm winning. I can't lose, I'm winning. Ain't gotta check the score. I'm balling to the ending. I wake up, I'm winning. Get that check, I'm spending. Paper like I printed. Rock expensive linen. No, I can't lose, I'm winning. I can't lose, I'm winning. Ain't gotta check the score. I'm balling to the ending. I wake up.
Oh yeah, that was my Uber driver, Mississippi. I connect everywhere. Omaha, Nebraska. Oh yeah, listen to the boss this morning. Winning Women Wednesday, y'all. We winning this morning. More new music, y'all. We're gonna keep it rolling. More new music. I ain't coming home. Oh yeah, boss with me this morning.
Here we go again. Tired of the same.
Eric King in the house, y'all.
You be on lane. No sense in calling. Tonight I'm on gang. All that back and forth slick talk, you can save it. Who you playing with? Girl, you playing with? Whoa.
As my son said at 6 years old, Daddy, rewind. Rewind, Daddy. Boss with me, my man Eric King.
Here we go again. Tired of the same. Sick of this petty. You be on lane. No sense in calling. Tonight I'm on gang. All that back and forth slick talk, you can save it. Who you playing with? Girl, you playing with? Whoa now. Girl, you need to pipe down. Staying out late with your friends, but you got something to say every time I leave the house. I can see it now, the respect gone. How we gon' make it when the trust gone? Acting brand new, tell me what's wrong. You knew I was a bad boy, no puff comes. Everything was up, now it's down. Everything you say is out of bounds. My mama told me that you ain't the one, girl, but I see now, and that's why I'm not coming home tonight. I'm not coming home tonight. I'ma find somebody to replace you. I'ma meet somebody that's grateful. I'ma find somebody that's faithful. You a lost cause, I can't save you. I'm not coming home tonight. Don't stay up, girl, waiting for me. I'ma I'ma find somebody to replace you. I'ma meet somebody that's grateful. I'ma find somebody that's faithful. You a lost cause, I can't save you.
Nothing's gonna stop me, no. Nothing's gonna stop me, Nothing's gonna stop me, no. Nothing's gonna stop me.
Not these gonna stop me from these riches. Cut off and she distracted me from my business. I'm focused on my vision, keeping my sons out of prison and my daughter out the system. That independent women prism. Can't let the carnage get them, or let my son fall in handcuffs and let a pardon get him. Refuse to create victims, closest friends my haters. Mom say you sure know how to pick them. Now my best friends are dollars. I gotta get them, so I don't need no favors. My back, I got mine. My close friends haters. No, I'm not blind. How you let money break us? You join the gossip when my name came up. When we start doing that, this ain't us. I swear that they try, but they don't realize, recognize, or don't realize. And nothing's gonna stop me, no. Nothing's gonna stop me, Nothing's gonna stop me, Nothing's gonna stop me. Why my people envy me? Why? In the hood, success is hard to see. Why these on some sucker shit? Why? My side the target of the government. Why? When you speak real, the word doesn't hit. But 4 or 5 gunshots when a dozen hit. Hot, out the oven, need an oven mitt. And now I'm to all this shit. I don't need no favors. My back, I got mine. My close friends haters. No, I'm not blind. How you let money break us? You join the gossip when my name came up. When we start doing that, this ain't us. I swear that they try, but they don't realize, recognize, or don't realize. And nothing's gonna stop me, no. Nothing's gonna stop me, Nothing's gonna stop me, no. Nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop me.
Started from the end, but God made something to this. I started from the end, I started from I'm on one in a bliss. I'm on one, y'all. Headed to heaven, forever I'ma live. Forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I awaited and infatuated by the things he making, pray that God we make it. Started from the end, but God made something to this. I started from the end, I started from I'm on one in a bliss. I'm on one, y'all. Headed to heaven, forever I'ma live. Forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I awaited and infatuated by the things he making, pray that God we make it. Started from the end, but God made something to this. Started from the end, but God made something to this. Yeah, nothing from something I ain't gotta prove. Them days was so cold, man, just like a cooler. We started from the bottom, just like a stool, but God brought us out like a bag of manure. Started in the hood where they shoot like Kyrie. Some days, man, I was worried. Had to pray, Lord, have mercy on. I was protected the whole time when I looked up and see more time. I was down bad, but I came up on a slow run. Then I got signed all the time. Man, I seen a lot, been through a lot. Man, I could've killed myself, heart could've stopped, yeah. But God brought me out. This is bigger than music, I hope that you see that we started from the end, but God made something to this. I started from the end, I started Yeah, I'm on one, yeah, I'm on one in a bliss. I'm on one, yeah, I'm headed to heaven. Forever I'ma live, forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I awaited and infatuated by the things he making pretty. God, we make it. Started from the end, but God made something that is. I started from nothing, I started from. Yeah, I'm on one, yeah, I'm on one in a bliss. I'm on one, yeah, I'm headed to heaven. Forever I'ma live, forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I awaited and infatuated by the things he making pretty. God, we make it. Started from the end, but God made something that is. Started from the end, but God made something that is. Yeah, all of that pressure I'ma apply today. Hitting it now, I know I can't wait. Foot on the gas, I ain't got no brakes. Headed to heaven, oh, I can't wait. Nothing from something, that's what God makes. I'm on one today, and I ain't talking Drake. It's about to go down, Jig like a flake. Them blessings is falling right up on my plate. I'm feeling amazing. Yeah, what's the occasion? Yeah, the elevation. Yeah, now celebrating. Cause we started from nothing. Yeah, started from nothing. Yeah, started from nothing. Yeah. We celebrating, yeah, we celebrating, cause we started from nothing, yeah. Started from nothing, but God made something that is. I started from nothing, I started yeah, from I'm on one, yeah, I'm on one in a bliss. I'm on one, yeah, I'm headed to heaven. Forever I'ma live, forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I awaited and infatuated by the things he making pretty. God, we make it. Started from nothing, but God made something that is. I started from nothing, I started from yeah, I'm on one, yeah, I'm on one in a bliss. I'm on one, yeah, I'm headed to heaven. Forever I'ma live, forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I awaited and infatuated by the things he making pretty. God, we make it. Started from the end, but God made something that is. Started from
yeah, keep it rolling, y'all, this morning. Wednesday. I started on that one. Winning Women Wednesday. Oh, yeah, we'll keep it rolling with new music. Surrender. Keep it rolling this morning, y'all. The chosen one. Boss with me. Oh, yeah, you're a boss listener? Oh, yeah, you are the chosen one. You are a VIP, baby. A very important person. Oh, yeah. Boss with me this morning.
I'm the chosen one, yeah. My brother hand me the torch, said, yeah, you better run. Put your foot on the gas, don't let him none. Do the dash of the bird out. Put the brain on your stern wheel. Better not miss your turn, no. Belly the penny, gotta work out. I gotta really go hard, cause none of this is for certain. But I'm gonna get to $1. Gotta make sure my little brother's scholars. And you know, I'ma spoil him. Know that mama up there watching out for him. I ain't what they want, but I'm gonna give them they needs. For my family, I bleed. Money don't grow on trees. I do the cross, get cream. I risk it all for the team. You'll see the I see. NFL gets lazy. Roll around with some demons. Devil trying to get even. So I gotta stop at the beam on. This life get dangerous. Go switch sides. Ain't changing up. That's strange to us. These fees be your homies. I had it down. You don't come around. Cause you think that you own me. I'm 100 and thought I never fell. So don't go acting phony. When it's out to pound, now you the walking trophy. I get whatever you please. Just don't catch and cold. Cause when it's time to ride, you gon' slide. Ay, just in case I got the thing that bang up on my side. Only got one shot up in this life. This is do or die. So I'm gon' get it out. I'm jumping off the post. I swear that we gon' ball. Ain't no fall. Mama, I did it. I put my baby on the flight. We going to talk business. We in Miami. Can't make up this life I'm living. Yeah, I'm gon' get it. Ain't no wishes. Stay consistent. It's all about repetition, baby. Got out the mud. I'm beating the odds. I feel so amazing. They said I couldn't do it, so you put it on God. Yeah, you must be crazy. Sip pants, I'm ready for war. Anywhere better get you shot for. You the op, ain't with y'all. From a block, then you know how I rock. I got real hitters in the spot. With the pots, real hood thoughts with the moms. Cops kill us cause they wanna. Trying to make it out of the trauma. PTSD come around when you're younger. But you rap it careful when you come here. Can't run faster than a bullet in a cornfield. It's amazing. Trying to make it out of this place. Follow me and lead the way. Don't go straight, stay tunnel vision when you feel the pain. Gotta keep your head up through the rain. Bad days don't last always. Stay tunnel vision when you feel the pain. Gotta keep your head up through the rain. Bad days don't last always. Bad days don't last always. Bad days don't last always. I'm the chosen one, yeah. My brother had me the choice, said, yeah, you better run. Put your foot on the gas, don't let him none. Do the dash, let burn out. Grip the brain on your stern wheel. Better not miss your turn, no. Belly the penny, gotta work, yo. I gotta really go hard, cause none of this is for certain. Cause none of this is for certain.
Oh, doing great. Omaha, Nebraska. That was our neighbor. Her name is Sharanda. You know, she's a graduate of Central High. You know, she's a younger lady now. She's in her 20s, but I know where she graduated from. You know, we give love to our high school competitors. I went to Bryant High. You know, we a bear. Rah, rah. We Eagles and Mighty Bunny Rabbits up. Sorry about that. Sorry about to bring you up, Benson. You Mighty Bunnies. No, we just want to show some city love. Oh, yeah. Shouts out to all the drivers out there that's transporting our precious cargo. Without a doubt, baby. Without a doubt. Make sure you guys follow all the road rules. We don't want no road rage out there. Nah. So make sure you follow the signs this morning as the kids get dropped off. Make sure those kids are bundled up too, because it's cold out there. It's about 1 degrees, -1. And the wind is blowing, so you know it's colder than that. So Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs, make sure you support. Today is Winning Women Wednesday. We bring attention to all the women in our lives. We want you to acknowledge them, from your daughter to your great-great. Oh, yeah, it could be your great-great teacher, your great-great, your great-mama, your great-great aunt, your great-great whomever. We want you to acknowledge the women in your lives, because domestic violence is the most unreported crime in America. Oh, yeah. And since the pandemic has arrived, it has risen. And so we want to make sure that everyone is getting help. Yes, call 211. It's the domestic emergency line for anything that's clothing, shelter, whatever you need domestically. You can United Way of the Midlands. Shout out, United Way of Midlands. Give me some money, United Way. Give me some money, United Way. No, we're gonna get them some money. We'll get the charity to them. And we got an organization that's in the building, y'all, today. And they provide thousands of jobs. I think it's thousands. I know there's opportunities for thousands of jobs, and they're looking for you. If you are a business owner, they're looking for you to nurture, mentor young future employees. Yes. If you're looking for a workforce, if you want a workforce, y'all, you got to reach out to the next generation. You can't blame the next generation, y'all, when we are the ones that's in charge. You know what I mean? We cannot blame the next generation when we in charge. When I was like 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, even 25, my mama, she was still in charge. But daddy, they still in charge, y'all. So I still had to obey. Even when I got my mama 88, I got 50-something. My mom was still in charge. She still, but later on, I had to take care of her, because that's what it says. Sometimes we got to take care of our elderly, and I want to thank my family for taking care of my mama until she left Earth. Like, she took care of us when we entered Earth, and so I wanted to, just pause. Because sometimes I be calling for my mama. Mama gone. I be calling to mama. I need someone to talk to. I need someone to talk to at that particular time. So I talk to God as a substitute. Sometimes you gotta pull God off the bench. Oh yeah, you gotta pull him off the bench and just put him in the game. Y'all put God in the game, and then things will go all right. Omaha, you know how we start. So I got to start. We've been trying to connect for a few weeks. Trying to connect. It's tough when you got all these stars. They got all these publicists and layers of management. It's tough, y'all. These Omaha stars, y'all. These Omaha stars. You got layered publicists, got hairdresser. You got a lot of people to go through. I got her, y'all. And she got 3 names. Vicky Quates Ferris. She got 3 names. You know how many syllables that is? I practiced her name all morning long. 15 syllables. Vicky Quates Ferris. Now that might be 3 syllables, y'all. But I don't care. It's a lot of letters. Why could she have a name like Cher? You know what I mean? Just 4 letters, y'all. Just one word. But she had to come with all 3 of them this morning. So I'm going to say all of Vicky Quates Ferris in the house. She's representing, Omaha. These stars. I said her name before she said it. These nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, some predicates. I'm going to let her introduce herself. We'll get right into dialogue because, she's doing her thing. They providing thousands of jobs, y'all. Thousands of jobs to young people. Oh, yeah, I got goosebumps right now. Oh, God's in the house. God is just a rove. He just, whoop. Because it's like CETA. As I was a young lad, my first job, we went through career exploration. I think they doing that over there at Step Up. Career exploration for like the 13-year-old. They can't work in the workforce because we don't want no kid slavery over here. Nah. But we want to let them get a touch of what's out here. Got into broadcasting because of CETA. I had a chance to go to a TV broadcast studio. I can see it today as a 13-year-old. I can see it today. That has propelled my life. That's the same thing we got to do with young people. We got to introduce them so you can plant the seed and then let God just let it rain on. Rain. And then, of course, the ideas will go and sprout. And then we keep guiding them towards their interests. Our children will be successful, y'all. They will be successful. And Step Up program is just the same. Just a different time, y'all. Just a different time, but it's just the same. And I'm gonna let her control the mic. I'm gonna go take about a 15-minute break. Yeah, I'm gonna take a 15-minute break. I'm gonna let her have the mic. She got a lot of papers over there. She got a lot of explaining to do, how to get signed up. But also, if you are a business, we need you to mentor these young employees and future entrepreneurs. For real, because CETA sprouted an employee into eventually I sprouted out to employer, because I'm employing people now. But it all started with CETA, and we want to make sure our children have a step up. I like the name. We want to make sure they have a step up, and it's our responsibility to develop conduits of opportunities for the next generation, like those that develop conduits of opportunity for you and myself. We got to continue to perpetuate freedom. Providing jobs is freedom, y'all. And right now, how many jobs you guys got, Vicky?
We've got a number of jobs. So, we got a lot of partners. We got a lot of work sites.
Okay.
And we're looking for more.
Okay.
So I just want to throw that out there, that if you are an employer that is looking for youth that you would like to mentor or over the summer period, call the Step Up Omaha line, which would be 402-502-3763.
Okay.
Or just go online, stepupomaha.com.
Yeah. Or you can just call me, then we can refer, because they just right across the street. We can honestly about 30 steps away. Just long
I walked
steps.
over here, so that's just
long steps,
yes.
Long strides. But you can get over here real quick. Even in below degree weather, it'll take you probably about 10 seconds to get over here. But Vicky, I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce the program. How can our young people get involved? How can the adults make sure that their children have opportunity to get signed up? And then also, everybody need to call the mayor, y'all. We need to call the mayor office and advocate that we need another $1 million for Step Up program. Without a doubt, baby, we need another $1 million, because there's too many kids out here that need jobs, and Step Up can't fulfill the total need. Last year, how many people applied?
We had close to 2,000.
Were you able to survive? Were you able to support all those 2,000?
Not at all. Not at all.
Omaha. We got the richest. We got the most millionaires per capita, right here in this city. The most millionaires per capita. Come on, y'all. Y'all can give $100,000, $100,000. Y'all can write off your taxes. Y'all know about the I, the R, the S. Don't y'all want to go to heaven? I'm telling you, this when you love your neighbor, you're gonna go to heaven. And what better way than looking out for the next generation? So I'm putting the pressure. God will say, prayer, allow me to lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord so keep. Tell all the rich people to give some money to Step Up program so we can hire another 1,000 kids. We had Police Chief Smarter in here. We talked about the Step Up program. We talked about the initiative that our senators are moving forward with. In regards to the Step Up program, he says that every summer crime goes down. You guys are part of that.
Well, and that's the reason why we started, was because 2008, there were a number of things that were happening in North Omaha specifically. And Willie Barney, and I remember Councilman Gray and others went out literally talking to a number of the youth that were either causing the havoc or getting ready to think about being a part of what was going on that was negative.
Right.
And they said, what is it that we need to do in order for you to get off the street and get into something that is more positive? Right. And you know what the number one thing was?
What's that?
A job.
Okay. All right.
So that's how really the Step Up program began, was trying to get youth into a program so that they could turn their mindset into something where they can create income in a positive way as opposed to something negative. There was 150 youth that we were able to recruit that summer. And if you can imagine trying to recruit the demographic of who we were recruiting, but really not having any qualifications or skills or experience. So trying to find work sites that would take these individuals and really help to mentor them was something that was challenging as well. But we found work sites. So we were able to partner those who were interested, those young people who were interested in changing their lifestyle, trying to be an example for their family and their children. And that's how the program started, was to get them into a summer employment program where they can begin to build up those skills and then transfer those skills into something that was full-time.
Right.
And so now we are, and that was 150 the first year. So fast forward, last year we had 700. And of course, the pandemic really threw a loop for us. But you know what? The thing is, the positive thing is that we didn't stop. We ended up shifting to a virtual platform. So we were able to continue that employment program and provide those skills that we know that our youth needed. And so Step Up Omaha is a summer employment program, but now it has evolved into a year-round program. So even those young interns that in the program in August, we follow them throughout their high school career, and try to make sure that what they identified as a career interest in the summer, they're at the right school that is focusing on that career and that they can continue on that pathway.
Right.
So it's not now about just summer jobs. It's about following them and being a mentor to them, and then having them have a coach that they can call or contact and say, hey, I'm having some problems here, or I would like to do X, Y, and Z. How do I go about doing that?
Right.
So now we are coaching them year round. So
Great,
it really has, like you said, evolved. And the one thing, and I'll tell you, even with the CETA program, I was in CETA as well. The one thing that I do not believe CETA had was something for the real young people. So that's why we have the 14, 15-year-olds, the experience, the working immersion is what we call it. But then they learn about the career industry.
Right.
The 16 to 21, they actually go on the work site. So it's almost like two different lanes, but you're getting something positive and beneficial out of the program.
Without a doubt. So like the 13, see that they call it career exploration.
So they have the 13, and
13
14. And so we have the 14 and 15-year-olds, because again, we're just trying to train them and prepare them so that when they do get on the work site, they know how to act. They know what is expected of them. So I love the fact that we have that opportunity to start young, just like CETA. And unfortunately, the CETA program ended because of the funding. And so that's why it's important to continue to raise dollars so that we can not only get the 700 in, but get more in, because we know these youth want to work.
Without a doubt, y'all. So 2,000 children, our children here in Omaha, our neighbors, since y'all all Christians, need support. We got to start showing more love to our neighbors. 1,300 more children need jobs, y'all. And so let's make sure that we support each other, y'all. We got all these rich people out here. I'm telling you, if I want to go to heaven, they said rich man can't go to heaven, but I talk to God.
Rich man can go to heaven too.
They can.
They can.
I'm telling you, y'all. See. We talk to God. See, we can talk to God too. We letting y'all in. We letting rich people in now. So, but you got to give charity, though. You got to give charity, and it has to be honestly from your heart. You just can't buy your way into heaven. No, you give it out of true love. I'm telling you, it'll be the best investment that you can make in this community. When you invest in the children of the next generation, it's going to be the best investment that you can make. How can people get involved? How can they sign up?
They can sign up through the stepupomaha.com website, and the application process is open now until March 7th. So I really want to get the word out that you can start applying now online. But it does end on March 7th. So after March 7th, we will not be taking any applications after that point. The program itself begins on June 6th, which is a Monday, and then it ends on August 5th. So that's the summer portion of the program. So I do want to make sure that our young people who are between the ages of 14 to 21 apply for the program so that we can at least have your application. And application does not guarantee that you get in the program, but it is the first step that is required. So we are going after young people in that demographic age, but I want to make sure that people know that the program is for those who live in Douglas County, but we are continuously raising dollars so that those who may live outside of the county, that they have that opportunity to be a part of the program as well. And the wonderful thing about it is that from an employer standpoint, employers are saying, well, what's in it for me? What do I get out of it? Well, you begin to mentor our young people. You begin to evolve and shape our young people. Let them see what a work environment does. But more importantly, you begin to create diversity. We have now, when we started, we had 2 languages, English and Spanish. We have now included Thai, Chinese, Korean, and Arabic because our demographics have changed. The workforce should change as well.
Right.
It should change, and it should look like the community. And so again, the employer gets an opportunity to have, because right now the workforce is challenging for a lot of employers. But can you imagine, we have a chance to see our young people who've been in the program, they're out now, but we see them on their work sites. We see them at different places, and they're very thankful for the Step Up program because of what they've learned in the program. So again, it's not just for those who have a certain GPA or anything of that nature. Apply. And then again, we have opportunities to have them become entrepreneurs. Well, you talked about it earlier today. The CETA program allowed you to be able to literally see what you would like to be.
Right.
And look at where you're at now, Hall of Famer. You are running your own radio station. And so that is powerful. It's one thing to talk about it, but for them to see it. So that's why we connect with Metro Community College. And so we begin to let them see construction and trades, culinary. What does that look like? I can see on a plate, or on a paper, what culinary looks like. But until I literally see the kitchen, that's when my dreams become alive. That's when I can begin to think, wow, I love to cook, I love to bake, but how do I take it to the next level? Right. And so we teach you how to do that.
Right now, I'm smelling some grits and some bacon right now in that kitchen. It's smelling so good right now. Make sure you guys go to us. Is it Step Up?
StepUpOmaha.com.
Make sure you guys StepUpOmaha.com. Excuse me, I'm stuttering. I'm kind of nervous today. StepUpOmaha.com. Make sure you go there for all the sign-up information that you need. If you don't have access to internet, call 402-502-3763, 402-502-3763. Parents, this is our responsibility. Grandparents, if you hear this message, make sure that your nieces, your nephew, your grandchildren, your cousins that are in these age categories get signed up.
Right. And we have partners as well, like the Hope Center, Urban League of Nebraska, PACE, who is in South Omaha. We're really trying to increase South Omaha's attendance there as well. Right. We've got Heartland Workforce Solutions, that's part of it. Like I said, Metro Community College, Tim Clark, who's a part of that. And then again, just to give you an example with that career exploration part of it, we went to Mecca, which is now CHI, but we took them on a tour so they can get the behind the scenes on the hospitality. What does that look like? When they are serving these large group of people, what does that look like from a banquet facility standpoint? Right. So we really try to give them the behind the scenes of what things look like so that they can then begin to say, that's the career that I want to go into. How do I now go and learn more, or what do I need to do to get to where you're at? And so that's what we teach them, to get on that pathway to be able to do that. And did I mention that you can make up to $1,800? Even if you're 14 to 15-year-olds, you can make $100 a week, which is a stipend. So we want them to walk away with not only a paycheck, but an opportunity to save as well, because creating wealth for our young people is something that we want to start at a young age as well.
Without doubt. I was so proud when I got my check and I was able to help with my mom, because, sometimes some of the money goes towards helping the family, but also I was able to buy my own clothes, which also helped the family when you're going to school. So
it does help the family. And I will say that many of our young people, that may be the only income that they have in the household. And so the families really depend on the young people going to step up to create that income and to bring it back and to help with the expenses in the household.
Without a doubt. In Omaha, I tell you, we got to, if y'all want to go to heaven, y'all, I keep telling you guys on earth, and there's a lot of people ain't making it. If you want to make it, I'm telling you, want to make it, you got to give to the next generation. We got to create opportunities for the next generation. We can't continue to blame the next generation for all the problems that adults created. Without a doubt, baby. And this program is necessary. Even adults have etiquette classes and all these classes, soft skill classes, so we can survive in the workforce.
Right, because again, we want to look at just beyond the youth. There's some things going on in the family that need resources. So we even help the family as a whole. Because if the family is struggling as a whole, that young person is going to struggle even when they get to the work site. Or we don't want any of those barriers to really hinder them from becoming successful. So we have opportunities for not only just the young people, but we have opportunities for those who are looking for employees, for those who are beginning to get into the workforce. If you're interested in becoming a worksite, go to stepupomaha.com. There's opportunities to be an employer as well. There's opportunities for us to pay, but there's also many businesses that pay on their own. They have the youth be on their like the timesheet, their payroll, and so on. So they pick up the tab, which is very helpful because then we can take those dollars and then apply it to some others. So we just absolutely love the program, love everyone that's involved in it, because it's not, like you said, just a network. The network reaches out to partners.
Let me ask you a question before we get out of here. Now, all this money come down. I tell everybody, the new strip club is the federal government. Yes, the new strip club is the federal government. You got to have a business, though, in order to acquire the money, though, to access the money. Nonprofit, for-profit, you can access the money. Now, are you guys, and you should be going for some of this ARPA funding because you're providing jobs. And that's one of the criteria is to create jobs.
Right. And that is something that Willie Barney, who's the CEO founder of the network, he really has done a tremendous job in raising the funds. I mean, with United Way, who is on board, with the city of Omaha, like you said, who's on board, the Lincoln Foundation now, because going over to Council Bluffs, they see what we're doing here. They want to replicate the same program. So raising the dollars for this program is extremely important. ARPA funds are important, but we need to continue to do that. So we as a network, we're doing our part.
Right.
We just need to let people see, look, we're doing it.
Right.
But you need to help us. And so we're not asking you to do something that we're not willing to do ourselves.
Right.
And I do want to mention, we do have a new Step Up director, John Jackson, who is on board. He's doing a phenomenal job. So I want to give him kudos, and maybe he'll be here next week to just continue on putting that word out before the deadline.
More than welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, William.
You guys are doing some great work. You are necessary. Oh, yeah, without a doubt, baby. They provide. Oh, yeah, man. You can't get no better move than the Love Thy Neighbor move. And then when you
Love thy neighbor.
loving like 700 neighbors, but they wanna love about 2,000, y'all. 2,000. I know we can do it, man. Greatness comes from this community. Greatness comes from this community, and it's Black History Month.
Black History Month. And I will, you know what? You just made me think of something. Our Step Up youth who was entrepreneurs during Native Omaha days, they had a table where they were selling a lot of their products. Many of them sold out.
Wow.
So can you imagine, what that does to them is to say, hey, my product that I have is something that people want.
Right.
And so we got a lot of young people who want to go into business for themselves, just like some of the people in the room here.
Right.
And I love it. I love it. That gets their creative minds going. And we just want to teach them how to do it the right way, and not to be in business for 4 years and be out.
Without doubt.
Be in it and stay in it.
About it. Anything else that we didn't discuss, Miss Vicki Quates Ferris? Got all those names.
I just appreciate, William. Every year you allow me to come on, or whomever from the network, just to get this information out there, because I would hate for March 8th to roll around and somebody says, oh, I didn't know about it. So we're doing our best, and anyone that can help us, I can, print the flyers if you want to stop by and pick them up. Whatever we can do, and whatever you can do, community, come on, help us out, get the word out. We need you.
Without a doubt, they do some greatness over there. And like they said, even the police of chief, Police Taj Smarter. He said when Step Up is engaged, crime goes down. This is from the top of the police department. And so we need everybody to support Step Up. They had 2,000 children that applied, only 700 received jobs. I know you guys can give a little charity. Come on, y'all rich folks, come on, y'all. I'm talking to all the rich folks out there. Y'all got the IR, the S on y'all side. Y'all not paying a lot of taxes. Get some of that money over here and help out tens of thousands of children.
Thousands of children, yes.
Without a doubt. And y'all talking about crime going down, help participate in solving it. And only way to do it is to love your neighbor. Vicky, you guys are very necessary. Stay alive, don't die. Stay alive.
Will do, William. Thank you.
All right. Omaha, the Birds of Blessed. We got some more guests. I think Shar, we had you next. Cool. We'll have you. Hold on a second. Ladies first. It is Winning Women Wednesday. Oh, yeah, it's Winning Women Wednesday. We want you to acknowledge the women in your lives all year, from your daughter to your stepdaughter, to your great, whoever she is, your teacher, your aunt. Show some love to the women in your lives today, because, domestic violence is the most unreported crime in America. All right? So here at the Boss, oh, yeah, man, we bought it over here. We bought it over here. Right. So we'll take a music break. We'll get my next young ladies, the superstars. It's tough, boy. These Omaha superstars, boy. There's all these layers of management you got to go through to get these people in here. But that's all right. See, this young lady, she's doing some incredible things in our community, and we want to brag off her. Oh, yeah, I love bragging off my neighbors. Vicky, I love bragging off my neighbors.
And this next guest, you definitely can brag.
Heck yeah, I love bragging. Omaha, Nebraska, I'm the greatest dunker. I brag myself. We're going to take a little musical break, and we're going to bring her on. This song's called Runaway, but don't run away too far, y'all. Run away to Step Up. StepUpOmaha.com. Boss with me.
I wish we could just leave it. Every time we lie to each other, why do we believe it? I don't wanna fight no more. Pull up on you in the night, do you right no more? From the minute that I met you, yeah, I knew your word. It ain't easy when it's feeling, can you trust my words? I'll pick up my phone and answer your calls. We ain't gotta argue, don't need reason to fall. Your presence is a drug and your love is a buzz. We get down, baby, don't you run away. Explore inside your ocean, yeah, let me run away. You know nobody got you like I got you, keep you safe. And if you ever need me, I won't be a minute late. We get down, baby, don't you run away. Explore inside your ocean, yeah, let me run away. You know nobody got you like I got you, keep you safe. And if you ever need me, I won't be a minute late. Don't need you to take, you know that I'll slide through. Even when I don't have it, I'll still provide for you. If it ever came to it, I'll say that I'm for you. Flew you out to Cali so that we could change the view. My boo thing, we can make it work like a 9 to 5. I'm staying client, yeah, you know you mine. These got nothing on you, so you'll be fine. You'll have my time, tell them to get in line. I'll pick up my phone and answer your calls. We ain't gotta argue, don't need reason to fall. Your presence is a drug and your love is a buzz. We get down, baby, don't you run away. Explore inside your ocean, yeah, let me ride away. You know nobody got you like I got you, keep you safe. And if you ever need me, I won't be a minute late. We get down, baby, don't you run away. Explore inside your ocean, yeah, let me ride away. You know nobody got you like I got you, keep you safe. And if you ever need me, I won't be a minute late.
And then I know, Vicky, that you guys want to start an ad. Did you guys?
Yes.
Did you guys send it over already? Or do you
want
me to use this to go off the ad?
Actually, I have it written down, but I can send it to you also.
Okay. And then because I'm gonna record ad today, it'll be on later today. Omaha, the Birds of Bless. Oh yeah, shouts out to Vicky Ferris Quasi. You know she got all those siblings, 15 names, but she's doing a great job, y'all. She's doing a great job. We're gonna be promoting it, so if you miss it today, it's gonna be on up until March the 7th. We'll keep reminding you to go sign up, where to go sign up to take advantage of this opportunity that Step Up Omaha is providing. Oh, now we got our next guest in the house, and this young lady, I see her everywhere. I saw her in Tokyo. I saw her in Shanghai. I saw her in Warsaw, Poland. Yes, she was in Poland. Yeah, I'll be chilling over in Poland. Man, come on, man. You know how the boss do it, man. We boss everywhere. Then, I seen her down, in Jackson, Mississippi, Shouts out to Johnny T's, Jackson, Mississippi. She was eating some crawfish. The crawfish looking back at me. How can you eat a crawfish, man? And the crawfish is looking back at you.
It's good.
I don't understand that one.
Have you ever had it?
No, I did have crawfish.
The tail, at least?
I was with my man Sudiata. He took me over to his family house, and they had a big old pot, and I never had a crawfish before. And they pulled a crawfish out, right? I said, well, I got brave enough. I said, I'm going to eat the crawfish. I'm going to try it. But I couldn't do it. You know why? Because when he pulled the crawfish out, the crawfish started looking at me. I can eat this crawfish. The crawfish looking at me. So he took the head off the crawfish. Then I was able to eat it.
Yes.
All right. But the crawfish, they small. You got to eat a lot of crawfish.
You got to eat the tail. You can't be really hungry. That's not what you definitely can't be hungry.
Oh, you can't be hungry?
No.
It's crawfish.
It takes too long to
break it
down and eat it. Yeah. I mean, it's not a snack, but it takes a long time. It's a lot of work to just get a little bit,
Well, this young lady, she's educating us. See how she educating us on how to eat seafood. Obviously, she has some talent. Obviously, she's smart. I brag off my education because my mama, she could read and write. She picked cotton for y'all for free. And since it's Black History Month, I brags off my education. Without a doubt, baby. And if you are going to school and people trying to put you down, you're smart enough, let them know you're smart, baby. Let them know that where you got it from your mama, your daddy, ancestors. For real. So now this next lady, y'all, you know how these stars are. They get their own nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, and predicates to introduce themselves. She's taking her game to the next level. She's done the work. I doubt she got cool. I doubt she got ashy elbows and ashy knees like me and you. I already know I got ashy elbows and ashy knees. She already showed her knees ain't ashy. They just emotional. She's showing one of her knees. You know how they got the new fashion on, y'all. They show their splits and their plants. They like her like it's
the purpose of being on the radio is where people can't see what you got on.
I don't know, I'm all covered up. But I'm ashy under here, y'all. I'm ashy. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm just kidding, y'all. But I'm going to let her introduce herself because, we're going to get real serious. Put that right here. Just sit right here.
Right here. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. We got high technology over here.
Fancy in here.
Without a doubt. And, again, shouts out to Vicky Ferris Quates because they are providing a great service. And a lot of their service is about educating people, young people in the workforce. But also giving the opportunity to learn new jobs. You want to do something similar. Tell us who you are first, what you've been doing, and what you are aspiring to do now. Because you've been doing the work just in case someone just seen you now. They said, "What? I ain't never seen her when she mean that." You know how we do. But I want to give us a history. Who you are? Are you a mother? Are you a business owner? Who are you?
Perfect. I'd love to. Good morning. Thank you for having me. Before I get started on me, I do want to just piggyback on Step Up. I had some Step Up students at my storefront for maybe 3 years in a row. They're some of my favorite young people right now today. I taught them how to do what I do. So I love Step Up Omaha. If you can help support that, go ahead and do that. I am Charnel Shelton. A lot of people know me as Char. Currently a candidate for Omaha Public School Board Subdistrict 2.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know where Subdistrict 2 is now, so it's a big education process. Subdistrict 2 is generally from 42nd and Ames to the TAC building. So the schools that are within those areas are there, which would be the schools that I'll be representing once elected.
So 42nd and Ames to, you said Cummings?
Yes. So,
and to the river?
No. So North High, Central High.
Okay.
Druid Hill. I'm not familiar. I'm not privy with all the schools.
Yeah, Franklin's on that area. Okay. Conestoga.
Kellum.
Okay.
All of those schools.
Okay. All right. Now, okay. Now, what do you do? 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 what kind of business have you been running? Tell us a little bit about Shar.
Okay. So I'm a mother of three sons. I coin myself a boy mom. It's so fun. I have two children who are currently students of the district, and my youngest son will be in kindergarten soon.
Okay.
So I'm fully vested. I'll be in the district for a long time. So that's why everything that goes on within it is very important to me.
Right.
It directly impacts me as well as my children. I own a women's clothing store, Onyx Street Boutique. We are online right now, www.onyxstreetonline.com. I also am the founder of the MOB, Minorities Owning Businesses. We do the Black Business Expos that I've coined it as the Minority Market now.
Okay.
The local collective where we come together in a room, multiple small entities, and make money, network, make opportunities, get that dollar generated in our community a little bit longer than it normally would.
You have an event on the 27th, right?
Absolutely, on Sunday at the Matoyer Event Center from 2 to 6 p.m. We're looking forward to it. It's always a good time. That's the perfect way to end Black History Month.
Without a doubt, I'll be watching you, Shar. I'll be watching you. See.
You be supporting. I appreciate you.
Without a doubt, sometimes you gotta give love to your neighbors in order to give them the energy to keep on their path.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. So you're a business owner, a mother, educated in this community. What schools did you go to?
I graduated from Benson High. Go Bunnies.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of the students that were, when you move, you had to, which is one of the problems that we have. But when you move, you have to go to different schools. So I didn't spend a lot of time in a school for a long time.
Okay.
The longest I spent in one school was Walnut Hill, which is one of the schools that would be in my sub district. That was a Wildcat. Back when who was my principal? You know who was my what is his name? You know who my tiny wrestler who was the gym teacher? Mr. Doolittle. Mr. Doolittle was the gym teacher back then. You know Philip Doolittle? Yeah. Back then. And that was the longest school that I spent the longest time in. But I've been throughout the schools in the metro area. North Omaha sector, of course.
You experienced, I went through the same. I went to Long School, Kellum, Howard Kennedy, because you say you move. So you got a wealth of experience as far as the total community. You're from this community. You invested in this community. And so you're running for school board.
Absolutely.
Just why are you running for school board at this particular time? You're an entrepreneur, you're a mom. So you got a lot on your plate.
It's never enough, especially when you're passionate about it.
Right.
You always make time. As far as myself, I always am. I show up as my full self. So no matter what it is, no matter what I have on my plate, you'll never know unless I tell you. You'll never know. Why am I running? It's imminent. It's extremely necessary, especially coming off of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be the voice I want to be the strong advocate for our community, for our children, that help them get them back on track, help with these social emotional issues, help them get in. I want equitable education for all of our children. And I just want to be the direct voice. Like you said, I'm fully vested in the community.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super accessible. You see me everywhere. I really do the legwork within the community. And what more representation is someone from the community, of the community. I know exactly what the needs are. Ever since I announced my candidacy, I've been visiting my local schools. I've been talking to the educators that I know as friends. I've been making new relationships with educators and support staff and people within the Omaha Public School Board District. There's a lot of problems to combat, but I'm well equipped to help get back on track.
Well, I used to substitute teach, and when I got sick and I seen all the nonsense and our children are lacking everything as far as education. I dropped names because I'm pissed. I'm pissed because I love the next generation. I got grandkids. Who they gonna marry?
Absolutely.
For real.
Absolutely. Which is, it's important. It's important. You want your children surrounded by, because when they're at school all day, you want them surrounded by people who have the same values, the same views. You don't want your children to be influenced by, negatively influenced while you send them to school going to education to get an education. When did you stop substitute teaching? Because you are very needed right now.
Actually, I had to take care of some stuff. Shouts out to the what's it called, Legal Aid of Nebraska.
Okay. Okay. Because we need you back in there
Okay.
right now.
So sometimes you get past infractions that are like 20 years old and prevent you. And so if you guys made a mistake 20 years ago and you have not been in trouble, Legal Aid of Nebraska can help set aside those convictions, or I forget the other term, not expunge. I think that goes to the governor. So I plan on going back. I probably could have went back because I didn't really look at what happened, and because it got amended, and I probably could have went back a long time ago. But when I substitute taught, and I'm telling black men specifically, I was a god every time I walked in a classroom.
I bet you were, because representation matters.
Without a doubt, I was. You know, we tall, dark, and handsome. Oh yeah. and then you're smart. And then you have, so you have pride about your community. All the stereotypes, all the negative stuff that been taught to other kids, it immediately you like a ball and they rolling pins. And so I want to encourage, and so I got everything taken care of. So I'm gonna go back in the classroom. I want to go back and start substitute teaching.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
So I won't be broadcasting pretty soon every morning. So I'm probably looking for someone else to help broadcast in the morning. So the days I'm gone, we can still have the morning show, but I'll probably have guest hosts. Because I want to go back and start teaching young people. I think it's important for black males to get in the classroom. We have too many white females teaching our children. And shouts out to our white female sisters. Appreciate you for educating us. But it's our responsibility to make sure that we train the next generation of teachers that also look like us, so we can participate in educating our own children. And so being what's your agenda when you win?
So my agenda when I am elected is to be a sound advocate for the community, to help get the children. I stand with the school board with a lot of their views that they currently have right now. I know they're working really hard to try to get everything back on track. I support Dr. Logan and the current members on the board and their initiatives right now. It's a tumultuous time for everywhere across the country. We don't only have a teacher shortage, there's a teacher shortage everywhere. So I just want to help get back to a healthy, safe school environment, help get our children back on the educational pathway that they should be. That way, when they do leave high school, they are prepared for secondary education. And I want them to thrive, because when our children thrive, our community thrives, and we all thrive,
Without a doubt. How can people get in touch with you to support your candidacy?
People can get in touch with me. I have an event, a meet and greet fundraiser this Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. at iHeartBeat Dance Studio, which is 7019 Maple Street. Okay. We have, who do we have? We have Chad Stoner. He's going to be doing live jazz. We'll have a silent auction. It's going to be a $15 donation out the door. We need support of the community. I need everyone there. I need to, if you have children in the community, if you're of the community, we definitely need you there to see what type of views that you have. I've been, speaking to everyone to find out their point of views, what they feel is necessary, and what we need for our school. I do want to touch on how you said we need more teachers, we need more diverse teachers. And that's it. I can't remember I don't think I had a first African-American male teacher until I was in high school. I do want to implement some diversity and inclusion training. I heard it was an option, but I do want to make it mandatory for all of our educators, because they do come from different backgrounds than our children. And they don't understand that, Johnny is not acting out necessarily because he wants to. Sometimes he has those social emotional needs that are not met at home, at a home front. When he goes home, he's probably he may be displaced, or he may have, how many children at North High or in high school have lost friends, have been to funerals. Lots of people who don't come from our community understand that and they can't relate to that. So it's important to get that diversity training so that our children don't feel like their voices aren't being heard. And when they are acting up, or when they do have changes in their behavior, that the teachers are able to identify those and come together as a whole and figure out what's going on to help those children and be a positive impact for the remaining of their life.
Great. Wow. So, is this your first run at politics?
This is my first run at politics. So send me blessings, send me money. A lot of it, it's funny, but it's true. A lot of candidates of color aren't able to raise the funds
Right.
as their other counterparts. So I've never had to, I've been able to handle everything myself. So this is
Right.
a challenge for me,
Right.
but I am ready to, it's been fun.
Well, anytime we run for office and you're depending on other people, you have no control.
Absolutely.
People always ask me to run for office. I did run for office a couple times, and I felt like I didn't have no control.
It's tough. It's
You know
tough,
what I mean?
especially when you're,
Yeah.
myself. So I am, some people like to say that I might have control issues. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna
pretty sure
confirm
you
or
do.
deny.
She does, y'all. She does.
I'm not gonna confirm or deny it.
Layers of management.
I'm not gonna confirm or deny it, but I will say that I do like to make sure that things are handled, and I like it handled to a certain extent.
Mhm.
So this where I'm just like, okay, I'm just waiting on the funds to come in, and they are coming in. I have had an upward, the support, the community is behind me. Like the love that I am getting from the North Omaha sector and Omaha as a whole is crazy to me. I'm just so happy because everybody's ready to step up in every way, which form. I got 50 yard signs out already before 50 people have allowed me to put them in there before I'm even, well started. The ground is still hard right now.
Right.
Some of the signs are to get in there. Just everybody, it feels great to have people back you because they know you and stand by you no matter whatever you decide to do.
Right. Well, again, what's your contact information so people can volunteer, donate, or put a sign in the yard?
And so you like us on Facebook, please like us on the Facebook page. I'm very active on there. Shelton for OPS, SHELTON FOR OPS. You can go to my website. You can volunteer. We need people to come and canvass with us, make phone calls. The website is www.sheltonforops.com. And, just Google Charnel Shelton. You'll be able to find me somewhere.
Again, she's having a special event this weekend, this Sunday at the
Two of
Victoria
Yep.
Event Center. What's the address again?
It
I think
is
it's 37th and Lake.
37th and Lake, right off of 37th and Lake Street.
All right, right down the street from my house. I knew where it was. I was just.
You in my district. I hope I got your vote.
Oh, yes, my district. Educate me, Shar. Educate me. I'm right down the street from Tech High School. Tech, y'all owe some money. Y'all owe people the money. Don't get mad at me, Shar.
This your show. I'm just a guest.
Oh, no. Omaha, the Birds of Blessed. We talked to Shar Shelton. She is an entrepreneur, a mother, and now she's running for OPS District 2 school board. She needs your support. What's the number? What's the website?
www.sheltonforops.com. The phone number is 402-243-0652. I look forward to continuing to connect with the community and making some great changes within our school district so our children can thrive.
Without a doubt. Omaha, the Birds of Blessed. Oh, yeah, the NOI, Nebraska, Omaha, Iowa. Today is Winning Women Wednesday. We encourage you to acknowledge the women in your lives from your daughter to your great-great. Domestic violence is the most unreported crime, and we want to make sure that we solve our community problems. Ms. Shelton, you are necessary. Appreciate you being an entrepreneur and then also participate in the Step Up program because that is necessary also to guide the next generation.
Thank you. Thank you for helping.
So she wants to continue to develop conduits of opportunities for the next generation by being our school board member. She needs your support. She's already done the work. And she wants to continue. Omaha, the Birds of Blessed. We got another guest coming in, my man Cool, and then we got Rib Shack Smokehouse. They in the building. They have dealt with with some ups and downs. And when back in the day, Char, you like a youngin. So, but this is how we used to do our neighbors. And of course, we have pride, but we have pride in our families because we didn't want to see our families suffer. And so we have a lot of people being evicted these days, and you don't have to be evicted. You don't have to be evicted out of your home. And one of the things that we did, we had house parties, baby. Oh, yeah, party. And we paid $2 or $3. Everybody go in, and they had some graham crackers, whatever. It's bologna sandwiches, some Kool-Aid. And we put the boom box on, and we party, and we supported that family so they wouldn't get evicted. And so we need to get back to those same ethics, y'all. I'm a Hilltop Project kid. I know y'all look down on Project kids, but man, I'm great. And if you from Hilltop, you from Spencer, you from Southside, you are great. I'm letting you know because I'm one of you. And so, and education was the equalizer. And Shar wants to make sure that this next generation is educated. And so make sure you guys reach out to her and support her. I love mothers. Oh yeah, I love mothers. I wish my mom was here right now. I'll give her a big old hug. For real. So, and I love daddies. I'm a daddy too. I'm a pawpaw. That's my new name, y'all. Call me pawpaw. You know what I mean? Call me pawpaw. Now, Shar, call me pawpaw.
I'm not, no. Now you're going too far. See, you like to play all day.
We about to get out here. We got our next guest coming up. Who did I say coming up? Is it
Rib Shack?
I smell the ribs right now.
Rib
So
Shack.
we're gonna take a small break real quick, and then we're gonna bring on. And this next song is called "Be Great." It's written by Jesus' little brother. Boss with me.
Thank you.
I'm a chief of sinners, but I ain't blaming my flesh. I gotta blame myself. Seem like some things just never change. Christ be my example. Enoch had the same sin in his flesh. Elijah left in the flame chariot to beat the test in the line. I'm next. I just wanna be great. Never lose my faith. Seem like some things just never change. I just wanna be great. And never lose my place. Seem like some things just never change. Yeah. Ain't it strange how we cause our own pain? We also cause our own gain. I like to soak in the rain. No training seemed pleasant at the time. In fact, it seemed really painful. Let's try to see a different angle. That he don't get what you can't handle. Have you forgot this word of hope? Don't worry about tomorrow, cause tomorrow everybody's on. Love your enemies, pray for those who want you dead and gone. Ask, it will be given, search and you will find. It will glorify your Father if you let your light shine. My identity in Christ, in the word I find mine. You a God, child of the Most High. There's power in your faith, it don't matter what stage it is. I just wanna be great. Never lose my faith. Seem like some things just never change. I just wanna be great. And never lose my place. Seem like some things just never change. Praise the Lord the way you wanna praise him. I ain't waving my hands, I'm in the tough man stance. Till I feel his spirit move and he tell me to dance. Now I'm all in the trance, I can feel it from my feet all the way to my hands. Make you cry sometimes, no matter how big the man. His glory covered the heavens, his praise filled the earth. I can't wait to be fully me after the curse when he reshapes the earth. I ain't be the highest mountain, I ain't counting. And I ain't tripping on no date either. Really, I need more time to get my life together. I know you see those signs, it be all in the weather. If you have grown to know the light, believe it, and you can leave it. Get some people together and build a team with it. If they was taught by the Spirit, then they'll agree, they'll feel it all. I just wanna be great.
Chucky was on TV yesterday.
I think he didn't get in the brawl.
Yeah, but I doubt. Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. We got our next guest in the house, and you can have a seat, Greg. We're gonna have you probably go last. We got our next guest in the house. Shouts out to Shar. She's running for Omaha Public School Board, District 2. The election primary is May the 10th, and so she needs your support. So check out Miss Shelton campaign. We'll be bringing her back next month. Now we in the house. We have a very special guest. She's been here before. She's the owner of Rib Shack Smokehouse, located on 108th and Q. Yeah. They've been in business for a while. They are from St. Louis. Her husband came to this area to get a heart transplant, and we had Live On Nebraska here last week talking about heart donation, and we brought up your husband.
Yeah, they told me.
Yeah, and so I'm an organ donor now because of her husband's testimony. I'm an organ donor now, and so it's not a sin, y'all. I'm going to Revenue Hope. It's not a sin to give away your organs, y'all. It's not a sin to give away your organs. If you're gonna die, you might as well let someone else live. Mm-hmm. Continue to live with your organs. Man, that's a love thy neighbor move. That's a love thy neighbor move. I doubt if God to be against that. So if any religion talking about, I don't know about that. I think God said, give and you shall receive, right? Mm-hmm. So I want to encourage everyone, because, we got Medicaid expansion, and most men don't have insurance. Most women and children do. Nebraska got Medicaid expansion, so get insurance, men. It's a sin to die early. Mm-hmm. If you're a man, it's a sin to die early. Who can protect your family? Who can provide for your family? So don't hate because I'm in shape. Don't hate because I go to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, sweating. Don't hate when I go to the gym at midnight. Shouts out to Genesis for staying over 24 hours. Sometimes you gotta love yourself. And sweat. Oh yeah, when you sweat. I'm telling you guys, when you sweat, it releases all the toxins, and then it releases stress. And then you feel good. You look in the mirror. Oh, I lost a millimeter of weight. All right, I look good. I see it. It's a gradual thing. Continue. Now, I want to, you have. So where are you at now, Miss Robinson? Again, the owner of Rib Shack Smokehouse. They had reopened, and we want to make sure that you guys know, because you guys were shut down for a while because you had a family tragedy.
Yes.
My mother lost 2 sons. I had 2 brothers that got killed at 19. 2 of my brothers got killed at 19. So my mom was very loving of me and protective of me, and so I try to make great decisions so I wouldn't lose my life before my mom. And these are the communities that we grew up in. And that's why resources are so important, and education is so important to our livelihood. And security is important to our livelihood.
It is.
And so I want to let everybody know that you're back open. Yes. How can they come get some ribs? I'm telling you. Remember y'all? I know y'all watched the Flintstones. And then when Fred get in the buggy and he tip over because they got that beef rib on the side of his car. They got beef ribs like Fred Flintstone, man. They got Fred Flintstone beef ribs. And then, they're so tender. I've tasted beef ribs everywhere. Beef ribs are always tough. They're always tough. So rough, so tough. Charlene. I wish I could sing, man. I can't sing. But their beef ribs are tender, y'all. They're tender. They drop off the bone. Even Fred Flintstone say, yabba dabba do. Even Fred Flintstone say, yabba dabba do. And so they back open. I want to make sure you guys get a chance to take advantage of their food, of the Southern St. Louis style food. And so they back open. Of course, every family has a tragedy. Make sure we pray for each other. Let's have a little bit more humility and respect for each other, y'all, because we never know what people are actually going through.
Yes, sir.
So go ahead, Mademoiselle. Let us know how you been doing. What's your guys' hours since you guys are back open? What's going on? Tell us the 411.
Well, thank you, Mr. King, for always letting me come on here and being able to use your platform. Being new to the community, it's always good. In our community, we had a relationship with our radio family, and we were the heart of the city. And it's trying to build those same rapports and relationships. Here, we always call ourselves a restaurant activist because in everything from Mike Brown funeral, fed the whole, from Jesse Jackson and Reverend Sharpton and all them. We fed all those people, marched anything. I fed protesters. So we always been the heart in our community, and we trying to do that as well. This is the first time being on this side where we always been on the giving side, but now we on the need side, the receiving side of needing help. And we need help right now. We lost our son last month which sadly not in our hometown, East St. Louis. It was his birthday weekend, and he was celebrating. He was turning 32 on Martin Luther King Day, and he went out to celebrate in East St. Louis, and which is it's an area that they still need a lot of work. Over in that area, it's not the policy and procedures and different things of how they run the city is not ran correctly in my book. And this is not just our son, but it's been ongoing. Only 2 police officers, and running a variety of a big organization of clubs that a lot of money go into. But that's another side issue of areas that we still dealing with on trying to come back and to get into I'd say our life been on pause and trying to get back into the world. Having to deal with that, still haven't gotten his autopsy and death certificate and different things that we still are dealing with on that side, on the personal side. And we came back. First, we didn't know if we was going to open. Me and Malcolm, he was like, well, it's just hard to figure out how to keep going,
It's tough to lose a son. It's tough to lose a child, period.
Yes. So,
so because you got to give time to grief.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give time to grief, and everybody handles grief differently.
Yes.
I still cry. My mom died 3 years ago. I will.
Mm-hmm.
I'll still cry.
Yes. And so it's definitely been hard, but at the same time, the business is our family business. We actually started the first location for him, my son Malcolm Jr. that passed. And we started our first location that we had in St. Louis for him. And we just got to praying, and we knew that, he wouldn't want us to, just sit around and not move forward. If we didn't move forward, then that means we letting the enemy win.
Right down.
So
how can we help you?
So we doing a fundraiser, a reopening fundraiser, because we're open, but we're not fully back open to 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we'll get your beef ribs, Mr. King, back, but it's a process and working everything back in. But we are having a fundraiser. You can raise catering, of course. You can support us coming in to dine in and order food. We also have a GoFundMe that you can that's on our page, on our Facebook page, Rib Shack Smokehouse. And you also, of course, Cash App, Empowered to Be. You can Cash App or whatever, but it's multiple ways to support. Each and every one of them be appreciated. The goal is to raise 10. We probably didn't got raised about 2,000 so far, but we still got a little ways to go because, as everybody know, MUD and OPPD, no matter what, you lose somebody, that the bills don't stop.
No, it doesn't.
So just needing the support to keep going, and just trying to rebuild. And we didn't start the traditional way of having working capital. Everything that we had was a blessing. This time around with this business, it's definitely always God. So we didn't have like reserve like a traditional business normally would have. So everything has been like a grind, a hustle. So being closed and saying that and being closed 30 days was a major impact on our business.
Right.
So just needing the community support.
So what's your hours are open?
Right now we're open Thursday through Sunday. Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 to 10. So we have late hours, and Sunday 12 to 7.
Okay.
And you can call us at 402-502-6695. We have dine in and carry out. That's pretty much our concept. It's like a takeout style, but you can dine in. We almost got our full menu back, but we still, fully not all the way there. So hopefully soon we'll have those beef ribs.
Right. Hey, I'll take
they're
pork.
expensive because the
I'll take
supply
pork.
and demand is just inflation. Yeah, it has definitely went up. But
Well, Omaha, the Birds of Bluffs, they are located where at?
10841 Q Street. We're in the old Roxbury Plaza right next to Rhythms Lounge. And we sit on the southwest side, so we're kind of in the back, but you'll find us. You'll see that smoker and see that smoke going, so you'll see us.
Without doubt. Please come out and support Rib Shack Smokehouse. God said, and you got to give in order to receive.
Yes.
And so sometimes let's give. We got to eat. We got to eat, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So let's dine over at Rib Shack Smokehouse. Let's show a neighbor that we want them to exist. And I told a story earlier. I grew up in Hilltop Projects. We didn't allow our neighbors to be evicted.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why we did that, because we loved our neighbors. And one of the ways we did it, we had a party. We had like a community party. You know what I mean? So everybody had it $2-3, and they used that money to pay their rent.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got to start showing some more lovely neighborly love. And one of the ways we can show some neighborly love is spending our $10, $20 over at Rib Shack Smokehouse so they can stay in existence and so they can continue to provide jobs for our community. We don't have to let businesses die. We don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
All we got to do is spend a little change. Forget McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's going to be all right. Burger King, Taco Bell, Wendy's, they're going to be all right. We got to start looking at the mom and pop restaurants from South Omaha all the way to North Omaha, because you have people from a special ethnicity that bring a certain flavor with their food and their style. Oh yeah, because when I want some fried tacos, where I go, I don't come to North Omaha. I don't go West Omaha. I go to South Omaha, baby. Oh yeah, shouts out to the fried tacos. But if you want some beef ribs, I can't go to North Omaha. I can't go to South Omaha. I gotta go to West Omaha to Rib Shack Smokehouse. So some people got specialties, and we gotta appreciate that diversity and the differences that God blessed us with, so we can enjoy the flavors.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You got all the kind of, you use all different kinds of spices like sugar and salt and pepper and peppery and chives. See all those flavors? I don't know if you use I ain't trying to give her a secret away, y'all.
You got the Rib Shack Smokehouse seasoning.
So make sure you come out and support Rib Shack Smokehouse. We probably put an ad back on to let you guys know that they have a fundraiser. So we'll put that in your attention.
And so I can tell them to say, welcome to the Rib Shack. I look forward to seeing that. It's like therapy, just seeing the customers and the smiles. And it's just like, we need that right now. Like that. That's just like the love you get right now, what we going through, just seeing the embracement and just seeing the customers that when they enjoy the food, they come in. And I got I did a story where on the news with another customer, she lost her son. We had a connection, but she would just say that she was so enthused by me knowing. I know most of my customers, if they regulars, I know their names. Like I know they mom, they aunties come in there, the whole family, and this is not just, it's black and white. You know, like I literally, honestly, like they come, like they like become a part of our family. So, family, we need y'all help. we family. I look at it, we family here. Just
Right
come
now.
in and we need y'all support.
Well, I appreciate you coming in and being humble and being an example of not letting your pride get in the way of the success of your family. And a lot of times that's what we do. We let our pride get in the way for the survival of our family, and then we're evicted or wherever else because we don't ask for help. So Omaha, the burbs, the bluffs, greatness comes from this community.
Yes.
And so make sure that we go out this Thursday. That's tomorrow, right?
Yep. Come out. Come see.
Tomorrow. What time?
Come on, 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. It should be a full line. Y'all gotta go eat some lunch. Go eat lunch at Rib Shack Smokehouse. It should be 100 people out there. 100 people pay $20. I don't know how much is that.
We got a lunch special all day, every day too. You get one meat and a side and a drink for $8.95. So
where can you get that? Where can you get that?
Yeah.
Make sure you guys go out to Rib Shack Smokehouse, y'all. 108th and Q. I told you we have minorities, businesses all around this community. We're just not in North Omaha, South Omaha. We're in West Omaha. So support a business, y'all. And we need to support our neighbors. She's asking for help. And the help she's asking is just to be a customer. Just to be a customer. And you'll get rewarded. Because belly gonna be full. Yeah, belly gonna be full. So you'll get a reward for supporting your neighbor. Jackie, sorry for your loss. Without doubt, it's hard to lose a child from any circumstances. I tell my son, only got one of you. And I need you to make great decisions.
Yes.
And so a lot of us, we got to make sure that we take time and tell you those around you that you love them. Today is Winning Women Wednesday. We do this on purpose, y'all, because domestic violence is the most unreported crime. Our women go through a lot of abuse. And so we bring attention to it every Wednesday because women are so important in our lives. Minister Farrakhan teaches that our community cannot raise no higher than the woman. And if we're abusing our women, how can we excel to a level where God would want us to be? And Jackie Robbins, Rib Shack Smokehouse, is asking for help. Oh, yeah. Her pride is down. And she's extending her hand for help. And we got a lot of Christians, a lot of Muslims, a lot of Jews around here. We got a lot of all y'all religions saying, love thy neighbor, help thy neighbor. Well, step up. Step up. Don't talk about it, be about it. Yes, over here, we about it. We do it for real. We got a couple more guests coming up. My man Cool's on the street. Then we got a candidate that's running for sheriff. And both of these men have been advocates for the improvement of our community.
Awesome.
Without a doubt. Both have one lived north, one is represented South Omaha for a while. Well, actually represented the whole city because he worked for an agency that represented the whole city. Awesome. But also, some people call it a pacemaker, and he's the pacemaker because he created pace, which is also important and necessary when we love our neighbor. And so Omaha, the Birds of Bless, all make sure you guys go out to Rib Shack Smokehouse. Oh, yeah, on 108th and Q. They're going to be open up tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Yum, yum, yum. Be there in line, y'all. Be there in line. They have lunch special around $9. They need to raise $10,000 so they can get back in the rhythm. They lost their son due to violence, y'all. And we're going to be asking our next potential sheriff what we need to do, because Omaha has been pretty good regards to the killings, but every other major metropolitan city has gone up. Omaha has its problem too. But at the same time, we got to see how we do this together. Omaha, the Birds, the Bluffs, let's support Rib Shack Smokehouse. That's a love thy neighbor move. If you want to go to heaven, oh yeah, you want to quit, God give you a quick. That's what you do. That God give you a check mark. I remember you went to Rib Shack Smokehouse when they asked for help. All right, I'm gonna forgive that son child. I'll forgive that sin child. And so if you want to go to heaven, sometimes you gotta give love to your neighbors, y'all. We're gonna take a real quick break. My man Cool is coming up. Then I got my man. He's a police officer, but now he wants to run for sheriff.
Awesome.
And I encourage our children, if you are black and brown, we got to stop telling our children not to protect us, not to be police officers. When God said that it's up to the man to protect the women and his children. And of course, we love women protection. We love women police officers too, because sometimes they are the nurturers of the men that might be too aggressive. And so we need a full force of individuals, of diversity, of genders in order to make sure the police force. And we had police Todd Smarter on here last week, and he talked about the importance of loving thy neighbor. And we talked about the importance of investing in business. And Rib Shack Smokehouse is one of the businesses that provide jobs in this community. We need to make sure that we support them so they continue to provide jobs in our community so we can keep crime and abuse down. So this is a ripple effect, y'all. So let's love our neighbor. We'll take a quick break real quick, and I'll be right back with you. So who we got? I don't know who this is. This song called Post. You know, sometimes I forget.
If anybody that don't know about
She's a little brother. This is called Jubilee. We're gonna bring my man up Cool next, and then we got my man Greg Gonzalez after that. We're gonna be talking about politics and who's gonna be the next sheriff in Dutz County, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? So spiritually, when Jesus come back, it's the Jubilee. It's the Jubilee. Straight out the belly of the beast, all we was some hell raisers. Slept from the floor to the couch, and the sofa was the 12 gauges. 12 months to get my life right in them big cages. When I gave my life up to Christ, he gave me big faces, big changes, big races. Woe is me. Gave my life to sorcery, do nothing but sobriety. A prodigy suppressed with the things I didn't try to be. I gotta be insane to the numb. I got inside of me. Got to be more than a feeling. What I'm feeling, man, I'm feeling like giving to the children. What I'm giving, ears itching, cause it's down the to the cross with the mark, he gon' sell him, man, strapped with the sword, I'm a waste, I'm a driller, man, catch a weight more than the case, prosecution, a foolish man, it's caught up with the money, cause you're here for tonight, but tomorrow gone with the wind. Set free, it's the Jubilee, was a slave to my sin, but he set the captive free, thank the Lord that I'm free, set the enemy, I'm free, set free. Jubilee was a slave to my sin, but he set the captive free. Thank the Lord that I'm free. Set the enemy, I'm free. Yeah.
It's even shameful to be speaking about what they do in secret. Best believe the light hit. Who can really be that? Let you feel it. Just get listening. You gon' wanna seek it. Any thought of the enemy, you don't wanna think it. It's the secret when his voice sound a lot like yours. Arm slipping, voice skipping when he changes tone. Recognize my voice. He said, screeching with a groan. I continue to rebuke Satan. This is your home, boy. Preaching with command and authority in my voice. Devil gotta leave when I speak. Give him no choice. My life is not a game and my body's not a play toy. Jezebel be gone. Thank God I'm not a Hagar. Jesus on my mind. I got demons in my radar. Harvest plentiful. What we lacking is the labor. I'ma have a gold plate cup at the table. If you give it hater, baby, then I'll see you later.
Set free. It's the Jubilee. Was a slave to my sin, but he set the captive free. Thank the Lord that I'm free. Set the enemy, I'm free.
Letting people know about
set free. It's the Jubilee. Was a slave to my sin, but he set the captive free. Thank the Lord that I'm free. Set the enemy, I'm free. Yeah.
Yeah. Love covers, love heals, love is God revealed, love is gentle.
All right. Omaha, the Birds of Bluffs. I just want to remind you, make sure you guys go to Rib Shack Smokehouse. Rib Shack Smokehouse located on 108th and Q. They're going to be open up tomorrow from 11 to 9, I think. Not 11 to 9, it's 11 to 10. 11 to 9, all weekend long. Make sure you guys go out to support them. Hey, what's up, Martin?
It's nice meeting you too.
Yep. Hey, Jack. We are a home radio station. I mean, our guests get calls at my number, man. Boy, we are a real community radio station, man, for real. We get down. Omaha, the verbs are blessed. We got our next guest in the house. You know how these stars are. They got their own nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositions, phrases. Oh, yes, and predicates to introduce himself. This man have been providing charity all year, services to the elderly and those that are disabled. This winter, he was out there shoveling snow for free. Oh, yeah. Stop the Nonsense is his organization. Stop the Nonsense is his organization. He was actually giving love to thy neighbor. I don't think it's going to snow no more. God, please don't let it snow no more. Please don't let us know. Give us about 50 degrees, God. I'm praying, God, give us about 50 degrees. Add it on to the 20 we got today, about 70 something. But he got a special event coming up, y'all. He's forming his nonprofit. You can see him on about 30th and Sprague. You hang out right there?
Between Kelly's and Daly's.
Kelly's and Daly's. You usually hang out right there. He does a lot of things in the community, and a lot of times it's charity. So introduce yourself, big brother. Let us know what you got going on now.
My name is Cool. I'm the owner of STNS LLC, and I'm just now starting my nonprofit, Stop the Nonsense. And a lot of the work that I do already, I do for free. I clean up where I used to gangbang from Kelly's to Daly's all the way back to 28th Ave. I pick up the trash every day. I also mentor kids Saturday and Sunday. I'm a motivational speaker, so I'm working on getting into the OPS schools to send my message to the kids. I interact with people in jail. I send them money. I let them call me. I write them letters. Like he said, this winter, when it snowed, I shoveled for people that were disabled and the elderly that contacted me. I did that by myself. I did like 7 houses. Right now, what I'm here to promote is my open gym that I'm doing starting next Saturday, which is March 5th. It's going to be from 1 to 5 at Adams Community Center, which is the address is 3230 John Creighton Boulevard. It is from kids ages 5 and up. So pretty much kindergarten to senior in high school.
Okay.
And my thing is just to let them know what I'm doing and hopefully point them in the right direction and give them guidance for whatever they may need help with. Give the parents a break as well. Give the kids something positive to do. We're going to have food for the first 15, 30 minutes. I will speak or have someone else speak about their journey. And then I'm going to pretty much just let them do whatever they want to do. And I'll have other people with me that can supervise, and so the whole facility can be open to them. So I believe they have a foosball table, a pool table, they have workout equipment, and I do have forms. So I want the parents and the kids to fill out. That way we have an agreement. I don't want them to think that I'm just dropping them off. No, there's going to be structure here. There's going to be rules, and I want the kid and the parent to agree on the structure that I want to put around. So if we can agree on that, then fill out the paperwork. It is $5 per kid. If it's one kid, it's $5. 2 or more kids, it's $10. It is a one-time fee. And yes, this is what I'm promoting right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted the city to know to get involved. This is for boys and girls. Okay. This is for anybody, any race. It doesn't matter. Come down and have a great time.
Without a doubt, Adams Community Center have been very significant in my life. Growing up in Hilltop Projects, we used to go past Green Hill to go Adams all the time. And with my mom, you know, they have a elderly daycare there. And so I'll drop her off and come here to work, and then I'll pick her up. And they have elderly daycare. So if you are older, if you want to socialize with some older individuals, Adams also provide that service Monday through Friday. No nonsense. What time does your event start this Saturday?
It's going to be Saturday. And it will be from 1 to 5 p.m.
Okay. Now the $5 donation, of course, it will help with the food costs. Correct. So, but at Adams Community Center, they have everything. They got outdoor courts. But hopefully, it's supposed to be warm next weekend.
When the summer comes, we want to expand it to outside once it gets warmer.
Right. I grew up in that neighborhood. I still live in that neighborhood. Shouts out to the staff for the city of Omaha for providing a state of art community center where you can do events like that. So
Yes.
so of course the staff been supportive of you, right?
Yes, Sean has right now they really short on staff, so I'm just I've been recruiting a lot of people that I know that's been supporting me and want to get involved and seeing if they can help volunteer, because the more people we have, the more access besides the gym that they can be able to. So if maybe they don't want to hoop, maybe they want to work out.
Right.
If we got adults to supervise them so they're not messing nothing up,
Right.
then they'll have more access to the facility.
How can people get involved with your organization?
You can contact me at 402-769-8931. That's my cell phone number. You can also go to my website, stns.cloud. Yes, cloud, like in the sky. You can send me an email. You can contact me I'm on Facebook. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Clubhouse. So there's always ways to get a hold of me and find me. So just sending that message. STNS LLC will pretty much be most of the contact information. If it's not STNS, cool. And just start off with cool, and you should see my face popping up. And if you don't see my face, it's gonna be a lot of kids from events that I've had in the past.
Okay, cool. We'll be talking about this up until his event next week, because anytime I love young people, and this next individual that we're gonna be interviewing, he's doing almost basically the same thing with young people on the weekends.
Okay.
I know they do some soccer, and I think they're going to expand it to other areas. And
Okay.
anytime you create conduits of opportunity for the next generation, you will be blessed, without a doubt. Make sure you guys, like I said, cool organization. He does a lot of free stuff in the community, but we want to make sure that he has resources. So you got to eat, you got to have strength, to give out this free stuff.
Right.
So we got to support him. So make sure we come out this next Saturday, 1 to 5. Bring your young people out. Small donation to have your kids be around a structured environment where it can bring some learning, but also some wholesome networking with some other with their peers.
Definitely. And we want to. I also want to pick their brains so I can. I had a few people reach out to me that can put them in position. I got a friend that I just he just hit me up like last week and was telling me, he's basically not an owner, but like under the owner of the company he works for, and he can hire people on. So he's looking for youth. He does like construction type things, and people that want to do that physical work. I could definitely put you in a position to be successful and get paid. I believe he told me between $17 and $20 an hour.
Great. So come out, and enjoy my man Cool next Saturday. Adams Community Center starts at 1 to 5, $5 donation. It's open to all kids 5 and up, correct?
Correct.
Come out, fellowship, but also let's come out and network to see what kind of job opportunity that exists in our community. So this is going to be a total wraparound a event. And so give your number again, because I know you're gonna have some other initiatives.
Right.
I know the summer's coming up. I know
definitely.
I know you might be cutting grass next. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. We always want to give back to the community and the city. Again, my number is 402-769-8931. I'm always open for new ideas. It's been a lot of people reaching out to me, so you'll be seeing me do a lot of partnership with a lot of people going forward. So always look out for STNS, Stop the Nonsense. And yes, I'm that man that y'all see on 30th all the time. So if you riding on 30th, that's me picking up the trash.
All right, bro. We appreciate you, without a doubt. I'm gonna haul the birds of Bluffs, man. We turn to Cool. Me get your paperwork so I can announce it all the rest of the week. You can have an open gym and have fellowship because we've been all stuck in, and what a better way to have your young people to burn off some energy so they can take a nap when they get home.
Right, definitely.
For real.
That's exactly what I want to do. I want to at least to, when the parent come home or the parent may be home at that time, they don't have to worry about what their kid is not doing. They doing something positive. They having a good time and they getting fed.
Without doubt. Omaha, the Birds of Bless. We about to let my man roll out. We got our next guest coming in, my man. That have, pacing the course per se, pacing the course to make sure our next generation is have adequate opportunities. I have a great respect for people that actually give time for the next generation. Because I was one of those kids. And an adult guided me of all different colors. Like I said, it's more than a black thing. I have all different colors of people that have influenced and guided me and opened doors for me. And so it's important that we develop conduits of opportunities for the next generation. It's our responsibility. Omaha, the Birds of Bless. We're going to take a short break. We'll get our next guest up. And
I'm so used to people trying to desert me. I'm used to the people I love trying to hurt me. Maybe it's a sign from above trying to alert me, telling me the people I love don't desert me. Yeah, I'm so used to people doing me dirty. I cry to the people I love and no one heard me. Maybe it's a sign from above trying to telling me the people I love are unworthy. They left my side when I was miserable and helpless. That's why I had to get it like a shellfish. The ones I love act like they ain't know where the jail is, but had the nerve to question me on where my mental health is. Mentally strong, I ain't even gotta worry. I know God can go before me, so I'm giving God the glory. The ones I love act like they don't wanna support me, but they act like they wanna narrate my story. Finally starting to see these people ain't for me. They be around when it's sunny, but they leave when niggas for me. Maybe it's a sign from above, a warning telling me if I keep loving these people, it's gonna destroy me. So I pray to God asking them to restore me, but it be feeling like he trying to ignore me. The ones I love got me feeling unimportant. Plus I'm hurt because my baby mama turning for me, but I'm so used to people trying to desert me. I'm used to the people I love trying to hurt me. Maybe it's a sign from above trying to alert me, telling me the people I love don't desert me. Yeah, I'm so used to people doing me dirty. I cry to the people I love and no one heard me. Maybe it's a sign from above trying to alert me, telling me the people I love are unworthy.
Man, I'm so used to being hurt. Gave them my heart and they ran it straight through the dirt. Fighting these demons and they left me at my worst. And they got the nurse to ask me how can I be hurt. Yeah, look at this pain in my life like I'm okay, but I ain't right. Went through the rain and the sunlight, sleep through the day and up at night. Cope with this pain to make it right, cause I won't let it take my life. Put on this earth with a purpose. No entertain all of that bullshit, it ain't worth it. This is myself and I realize that it ain't working.
All right, Omaha, the Birds of Bless. We got our last guest coming, and we've been coordinating when we finally connected. Obviously, I've mentioned this gentleman because I've seen some of the work. I've been over to the facility over in South Omaha, right behind I think it's the Quick Shop. Is that Quick Shop?
Real close.
Yeah.
Right there, right off 36 and Q.
Yep. And so they got a beautiful facility where they they help out the next generation. They mentor the next generation. And this is where I got my first knowledge of this brother, because they run the PACE program, and which is a police athletic.
It's for community engagement.
Right.
PACE.
And so they do a lot of outreach to change the narrative of policing.
Right.
They introduce young people to police so at an early age, so we can stop all these stereotypes that all police are bad. The police are bad. No, we need security around here. I'm a former probation officer, and I know for a fact we need security. Everybody's not right. Everybody's not right, for real. And so we need security without a doubt. Omaha, you know how these stars are. They got their own noun, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes, and predicates to introduce himself. I want him to introduce himself and let's get to know him because he wants to be our next sheriff. So how you doing today, bro?
Good, Mr. King. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Good. Life treating you well?
It is.
Okay.
It is.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself, because I've been kind of like on the outside looking in.
Sure.
Your family have been very significant in the safety of our community.
That's correct.
And not only you, but
Yes.
your family.
My family. That's right. It's all hands on deck approach, in public service. I'm proud of that, my family, and part of it is, as a byproduct of the Boys and Girls Club.
Mhm.
And when it comes to community service, which is why I'm running for office, that's an extension of community service and public service.
Right.
And one of the biggest perpetrators of violence that we know is poverty. So we're doing our part in the community as it relates to policing and our police athletically.
So tell us a little bit about you. Who are you?
Sure. Well, born and raised in South Omaha. I'm a Omaha guy. Love this city. I went to Omaha South High School.
Okay. Packers.
Yep. Go Pack. And byproduct of, OPS. And very proud of the fact I'm come from a family of 6. I'm number 5 out of 6.
Uh-huh.
And I have 2 sisters and, of course, 3 brothers. One of my brothers is also law enforcement, was a gang unit captain and retired. And then, of course, my wife is a police captain with the city of Omaha. So it's kind of in our DNA. And my Uncle Al was one of the first Hispanic police officers in the city.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're kids, it was always one of those things. Maybe you weren't always running from cops, but you might be gravitating towards family members. So he was always a big influence in our family.
Right.
And so public service is obviously important to us. And went to UNO and got my undergraduate in criminal justice, my master's degree in public administration. I still teach part-time in the criminal justice department.
Okay.
I went into law enforcement because I really felt a connection with public service, right?
Right.
What a better way to reach out to young people in our community and work hand in hand with community than police when we're encountering people at their worst times sometimes. Right. And so I became a deputy sheriff. Actually, that's where I started my career.
Oh, so
Yep.
You started on the sheriff's side?
Yep. So I was a deputy sheriff in 1993, stayed there 2 years, made the transition Omaha Police in 1995, where I spent 27 years, rose through the ranks all the way up to assistant chief, spent half my career working violent crime.
Right.
I worked undercover narcotics, gang unit, homicide. I was blessed to work a lot of different various units to kind of polish my skill set.
Right.
And I spent half my career in management. So I kind of know both sides of the coins. And I'd be the only candidate really that wore both the brown uniform and a blue uniform. And so I think that brings a unique skill set to in my quest for the Douglas County Sheriffs. But, at the end of the day, it's really about, community engagement, love policing. And it's a great, like you talked a little bit about it, and you were in law enforcement, probation. We work hand in hand with probation.
Yep.
It's a great way for a lot of inner city kids and just kids in general to do good things in their community and work hand in hand with your community. So I recently retired. I was 9 years as assistant police chief.
Okay.
Of course, with Chief Schmatter, we ascended the ranks together and spent many years in management. And I oversaw training and a lot of different units, our police accreditation. And one of the things that I'm most proud of is I was one of the ones that hired over 450 police officers. I was in charge of our hiring process. And I'm very proud that over the last 9 years, we have some of the most diverse police classes in the history of the Omaha Police Department.
Right.
No question. And so when we talk about generation after generation of police officers answering the bell, that 911 radio call to your home,
Mm-hmm.
we want police officers, one, that have a strong skill set, communication skill set, but 2, either speak that language or look like you or come from the same community, and they're polished and they want to be police officers and serve the community.
Right. The Omaha Police just changed their policy where I guess they're accredited and they can hire people from outside the district.
That was correct. And actually I was one in charge of that assignment.
Okay.
So what it is what we used to do in the past is we have a lot of small agencies around Omaha. And everybody's chasing maybe better wages.
Right.
And Douglas County, for example, is one of the lowest paid agencies in the metro area. So they're losing a lot of deputies. So it's important, whether you work for a small agency or large, to retain your staff.
Right.
And so what we're doing is, rather than agencies always fighting for police officers, we're now allowed to go outside the state of Nebraska to attract police officers and actually pay them for their experience. In other words, let's say you're a police officer in Chicago and you want to come to Omaha, Nebraska, and you had 9 years experience in Chicago PD. Well, if you meet all the requirements to be a police officer in the state of Nebraska, then you could actually come to the city of Omaha, apply, and if you get hired, your pay would be commensurate with your experience.
Okay.
And so that's important, because it's a good recruitment tool to obviously be able to attract people outside the state where they don't feel like they have to start all over again.
Right. When I heard about that, I think that's a great opportunity to change the narrative in regards to minority hiring.
That was always a goal. We hope that we can attract folks. And the other piece of it is, a lot of people talk and say, well, it's hard to attract or be able to retain people of color in our community, right? In the business world, maybe they'll go outside the state for jobs.
Right.
And it's the same in policing. If you want to be able to attract the best, whether you're from Minneapolis or Chicago or New York City, you want to pay them for the fair market value for their experience and their skill set. Exactly why we hope to attract that, at least in law enforcement. And it's a great way to do that.
Without a doubt. Omaha, the birds are blessed. We're talking to Greg Gonzalez. He's running for sheriff of Douglas County. Why? So you spent 20 some years with the Omaha Police Department. So you're not tired of working?
I still have a lot of fire in my belly, and the reason is, I have the skill set, and I know there's a lot of work to be done in policing. And you talked a little bit about that engagement piece. We're at a critical time in law enforcement where if the police cannot connect appropriately with the community, you've seen the problems that we're having nationally.
Right.
And so when the opportunity was there, maybe it was a godsend, maybe it was just kind of a good opportunity. Not a politician, never ran for office before.
Yeah, because I mean, you've been hired, and this now you're trying to be elected.
Yeah, this is it. But the beauty is, you work for the people. You work for your people, right?
Mm-hmm.
The culture and building a good department, and you need good law enforcement leaders for the sheriff's office.
Right.
But two, you work for the people. And so what a better way to work for the people as a law enforcement officer. Now, obviously, the sheriff's spot probably shouldn't be a partisan race. However, it is.
Right.
But the reality is this: we treat everybody the same. We want to attract people into law enforcement,
Mhm.
which is hard. It's the hardest it's ever been today.
Right.
And I feel like I have a great recipe for success because we've been able to do that successfully in Omaha.
Mhm.
And it's a good opportunity really to continue on my public service.
Interesting. So, like the sheriff department is the only law enforcement department that have elections, because the city,
Right? You're appointed.
You're appointed.
That's correct.
So the sheriff is the only one that have to be elected. Interesting.
Yeah.
Omaha, the birds are blessed. Again, we're talking to Greg Gonzalez. Tell us a little bit more about what are your goals when you win?
Well, the first goal is I talked a little bit about it, right? We want to improve not only the retention of deputies, we want to improve the recruitment of deputies. And that's a goal for any major city police department, right? But the taxpayers absorb the cost when you train officers or deputies and you lose them, because it costs tens of thousands of dollars to train deputies and police officers. So you want to make sure that culture is correct. You want to make sure that you're able to retain those deputies in there and actually build their skill set as they police the community.
Right.
And deputies have jurisdiction in the whole county. Keep that in mind.
Right.
A lot of people don't really know, and they go, well, what does the sheriff's office do? And, at a smaller scale, they're similar to Omaha Police Department. And we could talk about that for a long time, but the reality is that's goal number one, to make sure that we are paying, ensure that the wages are important, that we're able to retain and recruit.
Right.
And I've been able to do that successfully at OPD. And then the other piece of that is, fighting violent crime. That's one in my wheelhouse. That's what I've done half my career with violent crime. Everybody, as you said, wants to save community. At the end of the day, with civility, There's going to be bad people that go to jail, but we do it civility and professionalism and driving down violent crime. And you saw in the recent World Herald, gun violence for youth in our city was at a 6-year high. And not only perpetrators of gun violence to youth, but victims of gun violence.
Right.
So those are things that the sheriff's office also can do and work with our local and federal partners to drive down violent crime. Senator Chambers, and I worked in the unicameral for the last 9 years. He is a big proponent of really attacking illegal gun violence. And those were, how do our youth get guns in their hands? And they're killing each other. So that's a goal of mine, as sheriff. And we'll make sure that we polish up that system to really attack those individuals that are putting firearms, legal firearms, in the hands of our youth and killing each other.
I mean, man, it seems like the police department should be great advocates in regards to, you know, getting illegal guns off the street, because those illegal guns could be eventually used against you guys.
Correct. You know, and it's a problem. I mean, it was in the paper. I know the World Herald did a really nice article about it, you know, the last several years on gun violence. And it was even mentioned by the police department that it's unnerving right now. We're at a critical time. So we collectively have to address that.
Right.
Because
right now, I was at home the other night and I heard a rapid gunfire.
Yeah.
And it said it happened. I live on 38th. They said it happened on 33rd. I can hear like 5 blocks away, almost in about 5 blocks north of me. I can hear the gunshot like it was like, so it had to be like an AK or some powerful. How can the police compete against that? I mean, honestly, how can you compete against that?
When
you guys don't have AKs, do you?
Well, we have a patrol rifle program. They're not AKs.
A patrol rifle.
But they if you're trained, police officers have the ability to carry a patrol rifle AR-15.
Okay.
But they go through extensive training for that.
Okay.
But you're right. And the reality is, you know, the biggest thing is, you know, we have to be vigilant. When you take the oath, you know, one day, you know, you're putting your life on the line.
Right.
For our community members. And that's something that you knew when you signed up. But the reality is we need to do everything we can do on the prevention and intervention side to let our adolescents and our youth know, do not put a gun in your hands, because guns kill.
Let me ask you a question. What is your leadership style? Because we got 2 different leadership styles in regards to law enforcement. As a probation officer, there's 2 different leadership styles. One is and one is one that they listen, evaluate the problem, and then move forward.
Well, I mean, that's a great question, because, you know, you think about that, you have to be a visionary, right? Especially as whether you're chief of police or the sheriff, and you have to listen to your people. And if you see things, whether it's diversity, which we know brings opportunity to police departments, or better training, oftentimes, you know, you could be challenged. And so if you listen through the lens of other people, it's always a great thing, because good listeners, you know, are very successful in life. And so I'm the type of guy, my leadership style, one, I like to know 2 sides of the story.
Okay.
Number one. And it's very important too, to be very equitable and fair in everything that you do.
Right.
And if people know the expectations, your expectations for professionalism and how you operate, it's always going to be a recipe for success. And we know there are consequences, you know, but at the end of the day, we have to work together as a team, because if you're in a bad mood as a police officer or a deputy sheriff and you hit the streets of this city and they're answering radio calls of your loved one's home, it's probably not going to be a good day in some fashion.
Right.
And so we need to also challenge our law enforcement officers to take care of themselves mentally. Like you talked about, Mr. King, getting that workout in, which I need to too after this interview. Get those workouts in, take care of yourself mentally, physically, and that wellness piece. So we know that we're treating everybody the same when we answer the bell for those 911 calls of service.
Without a doubt. Sheriff Department handles the courts. You got jurisdiction over the whole county versus the police department.
Yeah.
So you guys are very unique And then sheriff has always been. There's never been a police in the cowboy movies. There's always been a sheriff.
Yeah. True that.
so I mean, honestly, the sheriff is on the level of the U.S. Marshal, that has jurisdiction where it spans wider than the city.
Yeah.
So your responsibility is even greater, based off the ethnicities and the different languages also in this community. It's a great task.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it's important to have those diverse officers that can speak if they are from the Far East or if they're from Africa. They have that diversity. I think the sheriff department is hiring right now. OPD is hiring right now. And so we want those that have interest in law enforcement, please reach out to Dutchess County Sheriff Department and Omaha Police Department. I know both are hiring right now. Both are hiring.
That's correct.
Tell us how we can get involved in your campaign.
Well, obviously, we'd love to have volunteers. Our signs just came in. Love to have people really part of the movement. You can visit our website, gregforsheriff.com. We also on Facebook. At the bottom, we also have a phone number you can call with questions. You want to personally contact me, we can provide that Google phone number. I'm sure Mr. King would be more than happy to share that.
307-622-4734. That's 307-622-4734. And that's a Google number. He doesn't live in that area code. I don't even know where 307.
With that will come directly to my personal cell phone.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Direct line to the our next sheriff, without a doubt. Greg Gonzalez, his family have been in law enforcement for how many years? When did your uncle start?
Well over 100, yeah.
Okay, all right, man.
So century. I mean, we've been around a long time, and but I tell everybody, I look at law enforcement as blue collar work. It's we're getting our hands dirty. We're working for the people, and even on your worst day, we want to make sure that it could be a good day. And I appreciate everything you do. Last time I ran into you was at the Boys and Girls Club All-Star game.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
I think you'll probably be there this year.
Yeah, inshallah. I love having fun with the young people. Shouts out to my man Chucky Hepburn.
Yeah.
He said, man, Felicia, make sure you had that man be talking smack. And so I always get the kids a nickname. And they enjoy it, man. I love that environment. I love being around young people. And obviously you enjoy being around young people also.
Yeah, our police athletic league is, we're north and south.
Okay.
We have we have baseball field on the south side, 36 and Q.
Okay.
We have a multi-million-dollar baseball field in Miller Park.
Yes.
All turf, state of the heart. When we work closely, obviously, and I'm a member, but we work closely with Black police officers, our Latino police officers, Women's Association, the FOP, because we know that everybody needs to work together.
Right now.
But, Ken Fox, I'm going to give a shout out to Ken. He's on our PACE board. Ken's the president of Black police officers. Him and Marcus Taylor. We've been in the trenches for years on the PACE program, and Ken's really invested right now in inner city baseball on the north side, and he has a couple little league teams there. And that level, they're playing AAA, which is the highest level of majors.
Okay.
And most of his kids are either Hispanic or African American, and so. It's coming, we're building up. But when I was in high school, and you remember these days, we're playing baseball at Fontenelle Park, in Adams Park, different places, and we're trying to really kind of revitalize athletics, because that's many of us were athletes in high school and college, and as you know, that opens opportunities for many of us, and we want to do our part to make sure that it's all free.
Okay.
Our operating budget's well over $500,000 from local grants, federal grants, philanthropic folks. And we know that we want our youth, if they're walking on a baseball field and they don't have a water bottle and they need spikes and they need a glove, we want them to feel like major leaguers. And that's the philosophy that we want to really impart on our families too. And that's really kind of the special thing about PACE and the movement and families coming out, because it's a family builder too, right?
Right.
We want families to be together on those Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights when we can cook out for the families and do special things for them. We have over 6,000 youth involved today, from soccer to baseball, flag football in the summer, Obviously, we partner with North South Boys and Girls Club, many different nonprofits across the city. In the city, they've been good to us too. So everybody's been good to us from north, south, east, west. Over 30 zip codes, and we're proud of it, and we're just going to continue to move.
You want to take the same philosophy of inclusiveness,
yes,
and wholesomeness and love to the sheriff position?
That's the way I was raised. Love everybody, treat everybody the same, and that's what I'll do. And I've always had that philosophy, and I'll continue to do that. Yes, sir.
I have great respect for your family for their dedication of making our community safe, and then also making sure that we create conduits of opportunity for the next generation.
Amen.
Without a doubt. So I have great respect for you, my sir. Without a doubt, kind of remind me of Chief Warren, where he just dedicated his life to football and had the North Omaha Bears, and we have a lot of great men in our community that have not only public service, but they give their time for real. They're not role models. They're real models.
Yes.
Role models on TV. Real models are actually on the field.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact this brother that's sitting to my right is a real model.
Yeah.
I see them in action, and so the work of working with the next generation is so necessary. And if we want to have a safe environment, we got to start early.
Our police officers are volunteer coaches, and I tell everybody this: doing your 8-hour duty shift is one thing, but volunteering beyond your duty shift, and you bring your family and you volunteer at the inner city on the weekends to let families know you really care.
Right.
That's volunteerism.
Without a doubt. And then when you pull up in your car, I say, "Oh, I know such."
Even better, and that happens too.
Yeah, I know such. He keep it real. He come out and hung out with us for real. No, you need to obey. So that's why those community police relationships are so important. Shouts out to 360. 360 have, I think they're meeting today where they collab with all the police departments, and all the police departments give their synopsis of what's happening in their jurisdiction, so the citizens can help with preventing crime. Yeah. It's all of us, y'all. The police are reactionary. They can't be everywhere. It's impossible. And we can't blame the police because they can't solve crime. They need us.
Correct.
Witnesses to solve crime. Let me ask you a question, and I meant to ask the chief this. I was a witness. I stopped a guy from raping a woman. I witnessed a murder.
Sure.
And as a witness,